Hello. Wow, Tana, your connection
Sorry,
gone.
sorry, sorry about that.
What happened, Tana? Your connection?
When? Hello,
Huh?
Bobby, can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah, but you are like extremely pixelated.
Now, really? Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank,
yeah.
thank you.
You look like those, those 1998 Nokia phones.
Oh, I look fine
The
on my side.
okay, already. Getting slightly better.
Oh,
Just now
thank
you look
you.
like dot three GP.
Oh, I was. Oh my God, dot 3GP. My God,
Yeah.
dot 3GP. For those who don't know, when the first camera phone came out, that's when what you call the first video came out. And to me, dot 3GP only means porn because why? People used to share a lot of a lot of home because like people like it's like first time they were introduced to making stuff at home. So a lot of this flying around, people emailing each other, messaging each other. It was horrible times like back then.
Hey, Thomas, have you fiddled with dot three GP format?
What the 3G?
Uh,
See, Bobby,
have
we are
have you
old.
seen this extension dot three GP?
I don't know
No.
what is this. I see that stupid control face. Yeah.
Bobby, you have uncovered something. How to know?
Oh,
How to know somebody is old or old or old, bro? You know, files on the GP. See, they understand, don't understand. See,
and you know what I was wondering just now? Just now I saw a video, right? One
yeah,
guy, he modded his no, he restored his uh Golf Mark 3 GTI
hmm? Mark three.
and Mark 3,
Wow.
and then he not Malaysian and then he put
Yeah,
all the 90s, like Ken Wood's sound system with the lights and all that, the light bar. And then he used his phone, his Nokia Ericsson, his Ericsson, the flip one where
yeah.
then he
I
opened
had
his, yeah, then he opened his CD pouch. And I was like, shit, man, when I started driving that time, that was what I was doing in my car, the kind of stuff I have in my car, the late 90s.
Yep,
Then
yep.
I suddenly wonder, huh, has Rachel ever used a CD, a compact disc? She's
Bro,
born in year
I
2001,
just
right?
realized now like I'm going out
Yeah,
shopping for players then
yeah,
I see CD player. They're like, look at me, no CD one, no. Players now apparently
yeah,
no CD. There's no CD
yeah.
player.
Yeah,
So
there's no CD player.
so like yeah, it's a thing. I still drive cars with CD players.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it was Evo Enduro,
Hmm.
Mm.
Alex gave me a CD. Then I
Yeah.
keep it in my car. I haven't done that. I never done that ever since the Honda City IDSI.
This is better. When Alex saw me, he said, "Tana, here, try the CD." I said, thanks, Alex, so much. He said, why? I just remember I didn't bring any CD, so I only had one CD to play the entire journey. So the entire trip to Phuket and back, I was only listening to Alex exclusively, 100%. So like,
Uh, hey, Tana, even my Audi S4,
mm,
I had two CD,
uh,
the whole CD player thing.
mm,
I had
double
two
dip.
of them in my boot.
Why?
One is the CD changer,
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
another one is the GPS DVD.
Oh, there's a slot for the DVD lah.
The DVD
Yeah.
player is at the
But
back.
even like
Yeah,
E60,
yeah,
yeah, they had a slot for the DVD for like a CD for the navigation. I think E60 lah, no, they had a slot for your CD. Can you imagine?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like I'm like, why put a CD for navigation? Then they came up with like a SD card. Like wow, SD card at once.
But the most amazing thing is that Mazda, the Mazda Yunos Cosmo, the
Mm,
1990 Mazda Yunos Cosmo.
yep.
That car
Mm,
has a CD player,
mm,
and that car debuted in the year that CD players was invented.
wow.
So CD compact disc came out in 1980 something, all right?
Wow.
But it's for home use, blah blah, and all that, right?
Yep. Yep.
But in 1990, 1990, they created CD player for cars,
Yeah.
and that year itself, the Yunos Cosmo has a CD player.
Mm. I learned a lot in the shows. Like I remember once you told me about what's the Lexus that came out with the first GPS navigation. That as you drive, you calculate the wheel speed, and then it
That is the Honda.
Honda, is it?
Accord.
Yeah.
It's an analog GPS. And just now the Mazda Yunos Cosmo. Yeah, that's the analog GPS. That's the
Yeah.
analog GPS.
Mm.
Chiang, just now the Mazda Cosmo, right? You look at the dashboard, just now the interior of the Yunos Cosmo. Yeah, you look at the left picture, right? You notice the whole speedo is dark. It uses Optitron in 1990. The backlit speedo cluster, Optitron, and then the GPS screen you see in the middle, right, is a CRT screen.
Wow.
They haven't invented LCD back then.
Wow. Now I always wondered like things like the Knight Rider, the show they had, all was CRT, isn't it? Like a small CRT.
Yeah.
And they
And then you look at the steering wheel. The steering wheel has controls on the steering wheel
it's mad.
to control aircon and radio on the steering wheel itself.
Wow.
This is year 1990. Wait.
I saw a video, I think it was BBC, they were showing that the future of navigation. And
Yeah.
in it, what they call, you can buy cassettes for navigation.
Yeah.
And if you follow their highway speed, someone will narrate to you for the correct timing, like 800 meters. True, 800 meters, you will come and turn left, turn right. They say this is the future of this, you know. But the only problem is you got to follow your speed limit. You got to follow this. And
Yeah.
even you miss up, you are either forward or behind.
Yeah.
See how fast we have come now.
Anyway. Okay. Come. Some questions. Sorry, Thomas. We went back memory
I
lane.
don't want,
Very
to, I
happy.
don't want to have too much noise in the conversation, so I'm just.
What? This is damn long a question. What is this? Blah 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 blah.
Hello,
S5
Bobby.
blah. Blah 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 blah. Tired of maintaining it. Blah 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 blah. Ayo, Chiang. What is this? This is a This is like a karangan way.
Okay, just don't look at that. Just look at the Peugeot 3008. Okay.
And then a C300. And then XC40 T5. Then get the XC40 T5. It's the best car out of the choices that you have there. The C300 is definitely lovely, but it's also a 7-year-old car, and it's also pre-facelift. So it's got the gearbox and all that, blah blah blah. Even though it's called 300, right, the horsepower is lower than the T5. And get the T5. You have Google Maps and all that, modern stuff, wireless charger, everything. You don't get all that in the C300. So go with the XC40 T5 lah.
Yeah, and I think, bro, he say he kaki tekan, okay? So if he really wants the kaki tekan, then that's what you gotta keep for the S5 kind of like power. You gotta pay that price for it, that the upkeep lah,
Yeah, lor. It's not gonna be faster than the S5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, lor. And then okay, so just now that one wants to sell his S5, and then this guy wants to buy an S5. Not neither. Stage 1 tune only on software. Yeah, it's reliable. It's okay. It's not in any measure a car that should be regarded in the group of being considered reliable cars. All right, it's from an era where Audis are not as reliable as they are now, but amongst that era, the S5 is one of the more reliable Audis.
Yeah.
That being said, it's 104 km mileage. A lot of things gonna start failing.
Yep.
So do take note. You will need to set aside. Let's assume it's just being used like that to 104 km. At least 20,000 set aside. Be ready for any issues. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's one of those known things, I guess, like no.
Yeah. Sorry, Thomas, you were saying?
No, it's okay. Let's continue. My name is Chan.
MX5 ECU remap. Why the fuck you want an MX5 with ECU remap? Recently checked engine light.
Sorry, you're asking. Hey, Chiang, this is not car buying question.
Come on, lah, Chiang. Don't lah. Don't.
You have
ask
to
them go workshop lah. This kind of question.
we're not workshop, bro. We're not.
Yeah, man. We're not a workshop.
Asking the wrong people, way.
Yeah, ma.
Do you trust Thomas to fix your car?
Thomas can wash it. Thana can help you fix your car. Bobby ain't gonna help shit.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Porsche is 2020. Okay.
oh,
Handling, forget A45S is okay, but handles like a sports car Porsche, right?
Yep.
I get the appeal of A45S, 4-door, you can be practical, and then fast like K&N like that. Okay,
yeah, but it's not a Porsche.
it's not a sports car. And the 992, right? Wow, I tell you, the car, right, so refined, man. The refinement is so nice.
It is so fast. The 992
Oh
is
yeah,
so
you're right.
fast. You look at on paper horsepower numbers, right? I think they're lying.
Yeah, for sure.
It feels like a 500 horsepower car,
Uh,
even though on paper doesn't say that high.
But that's the thing, real engine sports car feel faster. Like the way it put power down is ridiculous.
It's crazy. It's
yeah.
actually okay. Come to think of it, right? It feels faster than my 600 plus horsepower RS6.
You remember
So-
Alex's 997?
Yep.
It feels faster than its suggested speed, right?
Yeah, but you compare Alex's 997 GT3 versus a normal Carrera
Yep.
S of 992, right? The 992 feel like a hyper car.
I
Way
think,
it picks
yeah,
up.
I think a lot of it, Bobby. I think it's the sensation. I noticed that on these Porsches. I mean, recently I got a few in them, and they've done like things like exhaust mod and things like ECU and throttle response. I noticed that when you play with these things, the car just suddenly wakes up. A lot of things you can play, and it opens up, and the way the GT3 all that stuff is that engagement is that I think makes it
I know.
more fun.
The one I drive is actually the test drive unit from Porsche, right? It is so fast.
Yep.
You look at the specs, right? It's like what 440 horsepower or something like that. But the car feels 500-600 horsepower.
Yeah, man.
The way it picks up speed, the way it corners, the way it does things, is like, what the heck is this?
Sure.
Way?
The
It's
one
so
we drove in
composed under high
2019, right?
Yeah, we only drove one. No?
The one in red lah.
The thing about the 992, right, is one thing that really improved a lot over the 991.2 is the high speed handling. It's so composed. You go for you go illegal kind of speeds, you go on the highway, right? The high speed in the car like nothing one. Like, no problem, you just keep going.
Yeah.
So yeah, Fuad, come back to this question, because I know
Get
a lot
the
of questions.
Porsche.
Yeah, bro, you can't put these two cars in the same category. Seriously,
Yeah.
I get the horsepower, blah blah blah, but really they're both in different echelons. One's a sports car, one's a really fast hatchback.
Really, in the face of the new 992 Carrera 4S, the A45S no longer feel fast.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay. Hi, Con.
Hi.
You know what's hard now? You get people selling you cars. Well, this car's nice to buy. I'm like, wow, this car's nice to buy. Every day you go through them.
So hi guys, I plan to get a 2018 Forester for my mom. 70K budget, good or not?
I wouldn't pay so much, honestly.
The Forester is not bad, but yeah, 70K is a bit.
It's
high.
like that. Isn't it like the XV and the Forester corner is like lebih kurang a bit bigger and smaller, and I think the Forester is like 40K. Is it? No, 40K.
No lah, 2018 more. Only 5 year old car.
It's cheap.
Cannot be that low. 2014, 5 year old should be about there. 5 year old, 60 plus you can find. Okay.
But maybe 70K, okay lah. It's an okay car lah, right?
Yeah, it's a car I cannot fault lah. But
it's not, like Con say, you can't fault it, but it's not like wow too,
And it's not crazy high price. For 5 year old, you're paying 60 plus, which is the budget of a what? A Persona?
yeah, a high spec Persona, Myvi, Ativa.
Yeah, lor. Buy this. buy this, please, instead
I've
of
seen
50 bucks.
2018 for 50 plus and even 50K for XV. So that's what I'm saying. That
Yeah, lah. I mean, of course, there are good luck buys out there, but if we see all the options are around 60 plus, then okay lah, go ahead lah. So his budget is 70K, then try and nego a good price, lor. It's a good car for what you're paying.
Yeah.
Well, very decent value for what you're paying. Go ahead.
Oh.
Instead of buying a brand new Ativa.
Mm-hmm. Or yeah, for the same money, what Santa Fe can you get?
Oh yeah, don't. Can we not willingly fall into this Santa Fe thing every week? Oh, please.
I didn't say it, bro. I didn't say it.
But it's 2015. 2015 means it's an 8-year car, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah,
See, I never say, right? See, Thomas don't always say Santa Fe. Okay, so Wong Fei Hong, right?
Oh my God! You see, Wong Fei Hong said, Thomas, you know what to recommend.
I didn't say it, bro.
We can never get away from the Santa Fe.
Right. Hey, I want to. Oh wait, what's next? What's the question we have next?
Hey, I go washroom.
Actually,
then I go get a drink.
This is interesting. This doesn't quickly address this. Yeah. You know what, guys? I've been getting so many texts from people say, "Why do you buy the car?" It's so funny, you know. I'm really getting so many people texting me. Okay, guys, I don't know what it is that if a car enthusiast buys a Mini, then suddenly becomes less car enthusiast. I don't know why, right? Because
it's no such thing, bro.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand also because I thought you're a car guy. That's why you buy a Mini.
Mini
thing is this: in your garage, you must have one car that does the reliable thing, the day-to-day moving things, go cross distance and stuff. Currently, the M2 Com is the most reliable car. But then when I get to Singapore, for example, I can't fetch my niece and my brother-in-law, so my sister-in-law and my brother and my girlfriend, right? So I need something that can do everything life throws me, right? And that clears up the space for one more impractical car.
Hey, so your M2 not so yet?
Not so yet, bro.
Is it parked at the Bespoke?
No, it's at home.
Okay.
I'm making space for something else. It's a step-by-step process. I need one car that does everything, so the third car I can have.
We all know what the third car is.
Yes. Okay. But you know what? I love the Countryman. I've grown to love it so much because it's just bursting with character, right? It's just so fun. Right?
Thomas, I think Minis, right, are impossible cars to hate even if you don't actively like them.
No, I actually hate the Countryman. I didn't like it when it came out, the second gen also. But then the more I look at it, I'm like, quite cute. Quite cute.
Actually, for me, I would pick I prefer the Clubman, but I can see the anything Mini in general for me, right, is I equate it to being cheerful. It's Mini to me is a very cheerful brand.
Yeah, but I'm starting to love also what the Mini brings to, or what the Countryman brings to the table too, because it's a mini SUV, right?
And it feels more expensive than an X1.
I can climb on curbs right now. I brought Bobby to drink coffee, and Bobby's like, "Hey, you park here lah." I say, "What do you mean? Climb the curb lah." And then I go, "Oh, yeah, I can climb my curb." But anyways, it's not my car lah. It's my girlfriend's car lah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
waiting for the Alpine.
by the way, it's a great car. I noticed the steering is good, the brakes is good, throttle pedal is good, gearbox tuning so. I mean, there's no fault lah. The car got no fault. Suspension, they do it much better this time.
And JCW suspension. This is not a normal JCW. This is the 300 horsepower Mini Countryman. And the JCW suspension is way more pliant than the BMW M Sport, blah, blah. It's firm. Okay, yeah. The difference, right, the day we both were discussing it, it's firm, but it doesn't send in all the unnecessary stuff into the cabin.
Yes.
Which the G20 M Sport does. Yeah. Every single thing gets sent in. Is like, what
do
the
you
heck?
think because it's shorter, Bobby?
I know, but I've been on cars that are also low riding and
no,
firm.
I said shorter wheelbase. Mana
No,
contributed.
it's the way they set up the
It's tuning. It's tuning.
suspension.
It's not an inherent problem.
The
Yeah,
tuning.
it's definitely tuning.
The facelifted JCW is they slack off the suspension, so it's much
By,
more
by
pliant.
right, a shorter wheelbase should
Yes.
feel more stuff.
Correct.
It
Yeah.
will rock less, rock back and forth less. It's faster.
Nice.
I drove the previous version, the 7-speed JCW Mini, and
Not good.
yeah, I can feel the suspension off and on. Yeah, the way they done it is pretty good.
Yeah, there you go. It's about the
to
tuning.
yeah, compared to BM, it's much better.
It's about tuning. Yeah.
Mm.
And
Anyway.
you can just feel that Mini, right? Although they are part of the same group, Mini, right? You just feel that they put in more effort compared to the lower end BMWs. You just feel that.
Ouch.
You look at it.
Yeah.
Come from, let's say,
No, I mean
F30.
it's like Quan, how
Ah.
Mini has got how many products? They got
Ah.
like this is the range lah.
Hmm.
Where else BM is forced to, how do I make you feel that you are cheap and poor? I cannot make the X1 as good. It's their job almost, I feel.
Hey, but the new X1 is they really up the quality.
Yeah,
The
it
new
looks good. I
RX1.
haven't driven yet, but yeah.
Okay, let's
Mm.
move on. All right.
Come on.
Oh.
I
Wow,
would
this kind of
lean
question.
towards
What the
the
fuck?
Sirocco.
Are you seriously buying, or you have a budget, or what? All three are same price point, man. All three. Around there.
Anna, I think your headphone is making some static a bit from time to
Really?
time. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Let me see what I can do.
Or you have another speaker or something.
No.
No, it's static. It's static. The wires are not so healthy.
Oh yo. Ouch.
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 Okay,
This one
let's
is
quick answer this one. Okay, let's assume we don't know the price, but they're all the same price. I would say Sirocco.
I will pick the Scirocco too. I'll pick the Scirocco too.
Personal preference. I'll get the Mini but Clubman R56 Gen.
Another good choice. Yes.
Nice,
Yes.
nice.
Yeah.
That Clubman is pretty special because it's like the asymmetric door pattern. Yeah, that one is pretty special.
Okay, Afiq Khairi, XC90 2017 18 goodbye, looking for 7-seater upgrade from CX5 2.2D.
Okay, but do know it is a hybrid, and hybrid will have hybrids inherent bugs. If you're lucky, they don't happen. But if they happen, which is a higher chance given that it's a hybrid, even though amongst hybrid it is the lowest chance to happen, don't panic. All right, you may see the tortoise coming out sometimes, and then you just need to switch off your car, locked it, let it reset, and then it should go back well enough. Overall, it's a damn pleasant car to own. It's fantastic. Or if you go for the T5, you give up the hybrid system, then you're perfectly okay. It's a fantastic car.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
I'm
Wow,
very
T5
tempted,
is a bargain.
I'm very
Yes,
tempted
Thomas?
to recommend him a Mazda CX-9, but then he's already driving a Mazda.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, for
I know what he wants.
170,000, the CX-9, can put the full rear seat, and
Mm.
then you can even chuck some luggage in the back. CX-9 actually is quite spacious, but he's coming from Mazda to a Mazda.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
CX9 versus a 90.
And Santa Fe won't feel like an upgrade for him to,
Let's not
so-
talk about Santa Fe.
No, I'm serious. I'm just
You are
telling the
belittling
truth.
the brand
It
by
won't feel
comparing
like a huge
Mazda and
upgrade as
Volvo.
well.
Come on, please. Santa Fe.
So yeah, if you try to get that-
XC90 is a good
I'm
choice.
arguing my case against the Santa Fe.
But
Yeah lah,
the fact
Tana,
that
give him a
you're
break
arguing,
lah.
you're putting the same
Tana,
family-
you guys on the same page.
Yeah, no, I know.
Ah, okay.
Just joking, just joking. I'm just pulling one.
I don't get triggered with the
Put
word
the wrong
Santa
leg,
Fe.
Tana.
I'm just messing with Tommy.
Okay, F30 pre-facelift Passat B8 or last generation Mazda 3 for 24-year-old. Open for suggestion around similar price range. 24-year-old make more money. Sorry, I'm kidding.
Actually, right, the Passat B8 is just today only somebody was sharing. A pre-facelift Passat B8 is now at 80K rate.
But you know, it's 24-year-old. I drive Passat, no.
Yeah lah.
And
Get
then
the
people say
FTT,
Okay, ZX.
Yeah.
The other thing also is the F30, right? The price range is quite wide. Are you shopping at 60, 70,000 or you're shopping at 100, 120,000?
But last generation Mazda 3 will be around 80,000 or 60.
Yeah, that's his budget.
So he's not looking at this 330i for sure.
You go for the F30 lah. I think the reason, I think he wanted the F30, just that he's scared, you know. And so if you drive an F30, okay, yeah, you yeah, F30, and you look like a successful young man. You drive a Passat B8, you look like you have a moderately successful father, you know. Yeah, get the F30. That is actually what you want.
I got a suggestion.
Yeah.
Tiang, I'm sending you to your WhatsApp.
But I want to tell ZX first. The Passat B8 is more comfortable, more refined riding than the F30.
Yes.
It's also more spacious.
Yeah.
The infotainment and all that is more advanced, more modern. Yeah, but the F30 suits you more lah.
Objectively, the Passat B8 is a better car.
But we also see a lot of if you found an if the 4 Series Grand Coupe is within your budget, please go for this one.
I mean, you have to push a bit more, but you know, it's 4-door. You can get the loan of a 4-door. Door looks better.
Yeah.
And the interior build quality, as I experienced within 4 and 3, the 4 actually has better build quality.
At the 80K budget, I would probably say go for the 328 they had in around there. 80K is your budget, you know.
Hey, the 428i is a nice car. The Grand Coupe is nice.
Very nice. It's very nice. You can drop the rear seats and you open the hatch. It's a loader. You can see. And you drop the seats, right? You can load a mountain bike because of the opening.
There's something about the stance, the side, the stance.
It's wider. It's wider.
Yeah. I believe it's slightly lower too, but maybe it's my eyes, but it looks nice. It looks nice.
It's nice. It's nice. It's a very nice. It's a copy of the S5 lah, the A5. Yeah, it's a very nice form factor.
All right. So stretch a bit more if you can. Get the Grand Coupe. If not, 328i, or recommended by the other guys here. Okay. What's next?
Come.
Okay, Shifu, I'm driving a 2014 Honda City, looking to upgrade to 2016 F30 330i LCI. Is it a wise choice?
Definitely.
Yes. Reliable. Buy. Yes. This is the B48 engine, right?
Yes.
2016.
Yes, B48 engine. This one is definitely good to buy.
Buy.
No need to think. Buy.
It's reliable.
And this is also looking at the trim level. This one came with the M Sport full package, head display. This the full works, but this car, okay, no.
This example, right, is the F30 at its very best that you can find in our market.
Yeah.
Because
even the 320 and the other ones didn't come with head-up display. Only the 330e came with head-up display. And then
I love this steering wheel. This steering wheel is beautiful.
The steering wheel itself is about 3K. If you want
amazing steering wheel. The seats still suck though. The seats.
The seat doesn't work for people who are broad shoulders,
the seats.
For me, it's ngam. I feel like anybody bigger than me sit in the car, they should.
For you, all three of you, I think your size still okay.
Yeah.
Maybe Thomas is a bit too buff for it, lah.
Yeah.
But for me, the seats are like. You are big size, way.
Yeah,
bro. What the hell?
You are muscular, bro.
Muscular.
Yeah.
You just do this and you're like,
No.
Yeah.
I'm the most feminine among all of you. I got long hair.
Feminine.
Yeah,
Hey,
right.
you have that kind of build, bro. When you bang the girl look at a mirror, look at you from behind. Wow, your shoulder.
What the fuck, bro?
My question now is there a mirror? Is there a mirror, Thomas? I want to know that fact now. Next time Thomas calls his house, we'll go and see where's the mirror.
Supposed to answer car buy question.
Sorry. Well, this show is for adults, one. Kids
okay.
go away.
Thana,
Children go away.
Yes.
this
One
is
rent,
right
yeah.
in the alley, man.
So the cost of maintenance of an A6 hybrid is no different than any other 2-liter E triple engine. Same fuel, same lubricant. There's no difference. I would say from what I see now as repair costs, every 3 to 4 years, your AC compressor will fail. From what I see now, and that's a 5 to 6K cost AC compressor right now.
How much is the car now, bro?
What 60K? I think.
Mm,
But
no,
still, Bobby, yeah, at 60K, I
get
look
a
at,
F10.
at 60K, if you want to go for a hybrid or for 40K,
Sorry. 40 way.
today I will say personally I find that the T30E hybrid is a better buy if you want to go hybrid lah, you know. But as a form factor, the A6 hybrid is just so much quieter, so much nicer,
Okay lah,
sleek
and
all that, you know.
and
And 40K can't go wrong lah, cheap lah.
330E has not dropped to 40K yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still think it's a bargain, honestly. 42K you buy today, if you're okay with the fact this is basically a 600K car, if you buy C8, but it's not for anybody lah. Not everybody can program their mind. They're gonna buy the car to
This
spend
car
money.
is rarer worldwide than the GR Yaris.
Yeah.
I would suggest against it lah, because
Not for everybody.
because you see same year you can find a 2-liter non-hybrid 40 plus.
There you go.
Oh, then
So you go for the non-hybrid one.
You sure, Hamri? You can see inside.
The couple of them 40
Look
plus.
at the picture inside.
Would it be
Thana,
the
that one with the projector headlights confirm is the 2.0 already.
would it be the age where they solve the engine it all kind of issue, the burning
The
oil
meter
issue?
only.
I know what Thana wants to see, whether they list a hybrid as a normal
very common.
2-liter.
Yeah, just
The
the
one
meter.
that Bobby showed looks like a 2.0 to me for
But
sure.
if it is the
headlight.
projector headlamp, bro, if it is the projector headlamp, it is not the hybrid. The hybrid has the full
Yes.
LED headlamps.
Mm.
Yeah, this one is the
Yeah, you see
projector.
the back panel so kosong also, you know
Yeah.
it's the 2.0.
So you want to see the speedo, right?
Yeah.
Nah, this one is definitely the 2-liter.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
You can buy this lah.
Yeah. Get the normal 2-liter.
But the 3.0 Quattro now is cheap also, no, Bobby.
How much?
Yeah,
It's about what 60, 70, you know. Cheap, you know.
Not bad.
yeah, but
Yeah.
it is not cheap until I would recommend
Yeah.
a Passat B8 owner to go
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
It has the
Ah.
same amount of leg room as your B8.
Mm.
Daily drive, it is actually nicer to drive than the Passat B8. It has a lot more horsepower, but I'm not sure. I'm just not sure if it's something you want. Maybe you can go for if you go for the A8, yeah, very good. So you have a Passat B8. If you want to upgrade to Audi, you go into A8 instead of A6 because the A6 size, right, is so similar to a Passat B8. When you go into A8 with a 3-liter engine, it's also the same maintenance as a A6 3-liter, and you get really nice interior. And then for this price, it's no brainer. 60 plus thousand. It's a no brainer.
Yeah.
What year is this car, Chia?
Should be 2012, 13.
No, I'm trying to play in my mind.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to play in my mind though. Like if
Mm.
one day I need, because recently like, a lot of things happening in my life and I need a driver, for example, right? I'm playing my mind like, okay, what if I hired a driver to drive? I buy a Camry lah. Then I look at this, right? I'm like, hey, okay, I love to get driven in an A6, A8. because it looks this one thing I like about the A8 design, right? It looks discreet, you know.
Yes, very discreet.
Of the 7S and the A8, right? It looks discreet, you know.
Yep.
I recently saw my neighbor. He sold off his Ford Fiesta ST, and then he bought a Mercedes S-Class, which is
What the?
the one
Wow.
the one that Paul Tan had.
Mm.
Currently used car value like 20,000-30,000. But you look like 500,000-600,000, you know.
Ah.
20,000-30,000. Then I was like, hey, this is a nice car if I want to change my father's Toyota Crown.
Mm.
Then after that, I thought, no, too high profile. It's still an S-Class. It catches people's attention so much, you know. Of course, this is a very bad example. It looks like crap, this one.
Yeah.
But the one that he had
I'll
looks
get-
really good.
I'll get the one after this lah.
Yeah, but
50 odd K.
huge price difference, bro.
50K what?
The one after this, 50K.
Yeah,
no
I got
way.
one for
The
sale. So I
facelift.
sold already. I sold one. I sold for 50 plus.
What the one after this is the one right before the
Yeah.
current brand new.
Yeah,
Cannot be 50.
50 plus just sold.
What engine spec that one?
The one I reviewed. I can show the video I reviewed.
Do you mean facelift?
Yes.
Okay. Facelift. Okay.
Yeah.
Facelift. I get.
Not the
it.
S400 hybrid.
No.
No. He said facelift.
Facelift.
Still 221. Okay.
Actually, this design not bad. This facelift one is not bad.
Anyway, so yeah, Jaga Jivanram, go with the A8. All right.
A8.
Yep.
Hey,
Come.
next.
Apa lagi? Soalan.
This question.
Okay, come. Let Thomas.
Mr. Jitesh.
Foo.
So recently I've been Yuki sorry, I cannot. Okay, never mind. Someone brought his Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio to Expel, and I was just looking at it, the rims, everything. Wow, the interior.
This is the guy who I drove his Zagato.
Yes, and he
Right.
rolls up an Expel.
Ooh.
We close all the doors. I can hear the rumble, the V6 rumble coming in.
Oh.
So nice, and the rims is so thin and fully forged. It's an art lah. It's really an art.
Yeah.
And then Yuki, the guy who's owned the car is very he's so passionate about Alpha. I learned so much from him.
Mm.
And then I was just thinking like, what if I have the difference between the money to buy an Alpha or buy an Alpine? So I started doing a lot of research around Alpha. Called up my friend who used to own an Alpha, and then he sold it for a Golf GTD. So I asked him, in his 2 years of owning the car, how is it? He's like, fantastic car. You must own it once in your life. I said, why did you sell it? I never want to own it again. Okay, to be fair, the most of the issues are not the engine block, the gearbox, all those things that are hardware related, actually really strong, very robust. But the electrical systems, what I heard, again, this is what I heard, secondhand information, is that after 2020 onwards, everything else is better. 2020 September onwards is okay. So if you're planning to import a Giulia, try to get one after September. Mostly electrical stuff, like for example, my friend who has checked engine light non-stop, and then the car go into limp mode, and then all it is just a stupid socket. The wire socket cannot. And when you go into a jolt, and then the thing comes out, then you go into limp mode, right? Then you reset everything. Okay, you drive. They can't find where the stupid thing is, so they keep resetting. After I think was it 1 or 2 years only, they found out it was a stupid wiring that came out.
Bro, you say get it after September. What year?
2020 September onwards.
Okay.
And it's the perfect time because I think only late 2022 they stopped doing they stopped buying the expensive rim maker. They start doing something cheaper, you know. But I heard it's really worth the money because you get carbon prop shaft lah, double wishbone in front lah. They built it like crazy. Passive suspension also enough, but the quadrifoglio all on adaptive suspension lah.
Thomas, I would be very, very happy if you buy the Giulia Quadrifoglio instead of the Alpine, because the Alpine is like a hardtop version of your Spider. You know, mid-engine, rear-wheel
I
drive,
got enough of Alfa Romeos. I got 2 at one go. It didn't work out very well.
No. Those are
Those are
bro. Those are the real Alfa Romeos. So don't touch them. Don't touch the real one. Okay. Never. Don't. Those people, right? They didn't buy Alphas to drive. They buy Alphas to go to workshop to meet other Alpha owners.
no, they
That's their
bought they
TV
bought to
session.
say, hey, I got Alpha, I'm a true car guy, I got Alpha,
You know, I sold my Alpha
they
to
meet their friends at the workshop.
I
Yeah.
sold my Alpha to this guy, right? So he owns he's my 155 now. And every time you go through our chat, right, we are moaning about Alpha the whole time. The 97 about Alpha.
Yeah. Don't. But if you buy the first of all, the Giulia Quadrifoglio, right, will give you a different dimension of usage versus your Spider, and then you will enjoy the drive. And there's so much street cred to this car, and I think you will enjoy it a lot. It's a better daily than your M2C. It's a proper upgrade from your M2C. I felt M2C to Alpine is a bit like downgrade, but you go the exotic path, Yeah. Go with the
Anyways,
Giulia, bro.
I'm flying to US in July. I'll be renting a 2.0 Veloce. So
Not a Quadrifoglio, bro.
I'll be driving bro. Cannot. Never mind.
No, get a Quadrifoglio, bro. You will regret.
You want to know why? My budget to rent the Quadrifoglio has went into the racetrack.
Racetrack, what sports cars you are renting?
DD3 RS one day,
Mhm.
and then I'll be renting a Ferrari 488 Challenge Evo. I'll get instructed.
Nice. Yeah. You have to do that.
A race car.
And it's so cheap, right, to rent in US?
2,400 US.
What the heck?
Instructor, full day, 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock.
And that is only like 10,000 ringgit.
Yeah, and you get a Ferrari race car.
Here, to rent a Ferrari for a day, it's 8 to 10,000 ringgit.
So therefore, my budget has decreased, so I can pay for this and be happy with a Veloce. I'll be happy.
You got no
No,
budget.
you use Turo.
Turo, I'm using Turo. Yeah, I'm using Turo. Yeah.
Okay. Pao, Evo Club Singapore, Pao, he was in US. He used Turo to rent a Phantom to go around. And he said it's like 200 a day, bro.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I will spend one day renting a Chevrolet Corvette.
Oh, please. C8 or C7?
Yes. The C7.
C7, please.
Yes.
Don't get the C8. C8 is the new mid-engine one. You try and get the C7. Try and get a Z06 or a ZR1.
Yeah.
Then you know what I mean. That car is magical, bro.
I just want that car, and I find a highway and go up and down. Then I can return the car. Right?
It's magical. That car is magical. The ZR1 or the Z06.
Okay, we talk a lot about off topic already. Guys, if you don't want to do this, we got so many questions. If you're still here on the show and you want us to answer your question, can you retype your question? So we answer from the bottom, yeah? Right.
Yeah.
So now the timestamp is 8:50. So we answer the questions from 8:50 onwards. Let's go with there's some questions before here, right? Okay. Jagan.
That's the same guy. Yeah, B9 is reliable. Okay. Okay, come.
Next one. Okay. I'm 24, also insurance agent, budget 120, 140K. Low mileage, 318i, B38.
At this budget, you can get a 330i.
Exactly.
At the very least,
a 428i Grand Coupe.
Yeah.
Or that.
Okay.
330i, you can buy.
Yeah. Don't look at the year.
Yeah.
The problem I have about the 318i B38 I mean, I get the whole logic. It's like it's a city car, then you don't care but when you want to pull up to the highway, the car it cannot go on a fast lane fast enough. That's my problem with the car. Yeah.
I know why he go and pick 318 because it's a newer car, like 2020 probably, right? But trust us, in the longer run, the four cylinder will be a better choice.
Yeah.
All right. Don't.
You can't justify paying like what this 130K for a 2019 318, when a 330i 2016 goes for the same money.
Look at that. The
The
screen.
Power, eh?
330i will retain more value because
course.
it's the one to go for. And just look at the screen, bro. Look at the UNICEF screen, bro.
No,
Exactly.
My only problem with the 318 is the seat. The seat may look interesting because of the color, but if you see closely, the seat actually is flat. You know? There's no bolster support.
Yes.
It's a flat
Crap.
seat. It's very poor.
Hmm.
And also that 219 model, Bobby, by now the 4-year 5-year warranty would have expired, and you're back to square. Whereas if you get a 216 from, let's say, October, you get 1 year warranty extended. So you have more warranty buying the 330 compared to buying a 219, 218.
The F30 generation, you can only get proper seats when you go up to M3.
Yeah.
Yeah, all their usual seats all like shit, lousy seats.
Yeah.
Agree.
Okay. So recommended that.
I wonder. Sorry, I want to ask Thana a question. Thana, F30, right? Can throw out the seats and mount a F10 high spec seats in.
Tight.
Don't think so.
The center tunnel can't fit.
Okay, what? Tight is good, what? Means the thing won't drop
No,
down.
as in the bolster will just come outwards. The bolster
I would do that. I would try and do that. Change the railing or something, right?
Railing is not an issue.
I'll put an F10 seat into an F30.
The seats are so big of a difference that my wife now, she prefers to drive the Mondeo than the F30 because the seats in the F30 is so bad.
Yeah,
she prefers the Mondeo than the F30. That's how bad it is.
Bad.
Yeah, F30 seat is a weakness.
It's not good. Yeah, it's lousy seats.
If I keep it, I might go DK lah.
No, DK won't help. It's the structure of the seat, bro. You change
but they help with the bolstering. The problem is
the
leather quality on the F30 Bobby is like a very thick height. No, it's not soft, very thick height.
Yeah,
it hurts your back.
The problem with the F30 seats is the whole structure of the seats. That's what I experienced. So F10 has proper seats.
Yeah, but beyond that, the seat itself will be the thing is like really rough leather, really rough. It's hard.
Yeah, it's cheap.
So hard. I tell you.
Yeah.
Like really.
All right.
Congrats,
why we take out just now that question? The 5 Series G30. I mean, anyway, 5 Series G30 is the best car. Go with the 5 Series.
5 Series.
Okay. Go with the 5 Series.
Okay, quick one. Mr. Terite. Con, you.
Not me. Not me.
It doesn't help. I don't think it helps, right?
It doesn't help.
It does not help.
Yeah.
It doesn't help. Okay. Nothing except PPF.
Yes.
No, even PPF they choose.
Even PPF also. No.
Well, the PPF will kena first.
Bro.
Yeah, before your.
Someone told me to put red color light.
He sent me a picture on Instagram. He said, I installed PPF, but my dog bite through my bumper.
Bite through the bumper.
Okay, nothing can stop your pets from destroying your paint. Huh?
The dog bite
Change
through
your
the bumper.
pets.
He went to the corner of the bumper, he bite until the bumper got cold, bro. So PPF also cannot help.
Anyway, okay, so doesn't help. Sorry, Singaporean. We only have the bezel here.
What is this? What's the bezel?
The bezel is a HRV.
Oh, I see.
Then shuttle is some Honda Jazz wagon.
Honda weird MPV lah.
Yeah. Sorry, Farhan. We don't have these cars here, and we really we can't help you. We can't help you. I'm so sorry. So sorry. All right. Don't buy cars in Singapore lah. Buy in Malaysia. Right. Your Honda Vezel can get a 7 Series here probably.
Or more.
Yeah. You can buy a house here And then once you move out of your HDB, you move to Malaysia, then you enjoy your retirement life here. It's so nice. Okay. Sorry, yeah. Yeah.
Lovely advice.
Yeah. We can't. We don't know those cars. Okay, come. What other questions?
Desert Eagle.
You know, all four of us, it only look like Thomas's hair is growing.
I keep
Our hair
cutting.
doesn't grow. Yeah, his hair grows so fast. Wait. He can be like,
Ayo, you know, I hate looking at old videos. I saw my hair one time during MC. I never cut my hair. It looks so horrible. So, but Thomas, every video I see of Thomas, handsome, like a ponytail, got long hair. Oh yeah,
Hey, you don't talk out. You also look very pristine one.
Yeah, bro.
Only me and Con look like
Hair
crap. One.
nice.
no, I look horrible.
Yeah.
Okay, Desert Eagle asks, I am driving Vira past 8 years since college. Wow. First of all, congrats that you stuck to it, but now time to change. Looking out to upgrade. 80K loan. Any car you recommend? Mazda 6, FC, Accord, Gen, Passat B8, BMW. Reliability, comfort, which won't regret to sell Vira. Bro, Vira, like
Oh.
the noise level, the drive comfort, everything lah. You know, is any one of them, it's miles ahead lah. You know.
But I think
Hmm.
80K loan,
Hmm.
I would say, I
Okay,
don't know.
let's just now call for age. Okay, in a BMW, you could go for a 1 Series. You could go for, I guess, the
3 Series.
3 Series
F30,
lah.
F30 can get.
After they can get, okay,
Mm.
easily 320 can get. You know,
Yeah.
Passat B8.
Yeah.
I'm very tempted for him to try a Conti car, but Mazda 6 also good choice lah.
Yes.
Parts are a little bit more.
Yeah, so maybe on one end of the spectrum it could be a Mazda 6, and then the other end of the spectrum, I think I'm favoring the Passat B8 lah. Yeah.
I'm
The F10 nice, but I don't know Passat B8 lah. Passat B8. Yeah.
After for me,
But if you see reliability, then Mazda lor. Forget
for
about
him
the
from
others lor.
Vira, I think he's a driver. He likes to drive. I think Vira has got very good handling. They tune the car up and stuff. So I think he will enjoy the Passat or the F30.
F30 lah.
That's my choice lah. F30 or Passat, but I think Passat is a safe bet lah. Yeah.
Okay, let's go on to the next one. Okay, what's this? What do you think about the new BRZ? Planning to get one? Gordon, I think you're smart. You're going for the BRZ. I think it's around the lower 200K for the high spec ones. I think the lower spec GR86 doesn't have the Torsen limited slip differential.
Oh,
So
there's a mechanical difference.
yes, that's what I heard. Okay. Yeah, go for it, bro. I think it's in a good price. I think when it's 300, a bit hard to swallow. I think 200 is still a bit hard ask. Yeah.
Someone asked me the other day, 250 for a BRZ brand new, or 250 or 260 for a 2019 Cayman S.
Or
Cayman. Yeah.
or 2017, 18 M2.
Oh, that's the
A lot of
best.
competition. A lot of competition there, right?
Yeah. A
Yeah.
lot of
So,
competition.
but Gordon, just do your PPI. But this car is kind of new in the market, so not a lot of people may know how to check. But I think you got the basic PPI lah. That's all lah.
But it's a new one, right? So it's like
okay lah. Yeah lah. It's a new
brand
car.
new. What to check? Yeah.
Just double check.
Just buy lah. Just buy.
Check whether accident, no accident, those kind of things only lah. Simple. Okay, hey folks, mid-20s dude looking to get a weekend car, budget 30K. Satria Neo CPS B18 EK8. Oh my god, EK8. Oh my god. Save up more, get a A4 B8 or get a W206 CLK 200K.
What the heck is a Honda EK8?
EK8.
The Civic lah. It's the
EK9, EK4.
this is EK.
Yeah, EK is the Tangan Zai ma. 4-door sedan is the EK9. Hatchback is the EK4.
Oh, okay lah. I do have a soft spot for this version of the Civic. The 30K is all right.
I don't like all of them. None of them I like.
Yeah, none of them are particularly.
None of them are nice.
The Ferio, by now the interior be all broken up, plastic all coming loose and all that.
You saw that day the video, the Honda Civic EK9 crashed into a Baroda Alza. The EK9 got slashed into half.
Oh fuck.
The Alza was fine. The Alza is just the front crumple zone. The whole EK9 slashed into halfway.
Yeah.
There's
Oh
a
my
there's
God.
a reason lah, because I think different era.
Different generation car
Yeah.
is
And
so
also-
unsafe now.
Yeah.
And also the EK9, right, probably is so subject to some severe metal fatigue over the years.
Yeah.
Cannot that one cannot. Hey, why change the question already?
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Mm.
So
But
any other
he's
suggestion?
buying if he's
Okay.
looking at a weekend project car, then it really is
Polo GTI 9N2 92N. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
993.
Swift Sport, yes. Swift Sport. You can get a Swift Sport.
Exactly.
The earlier one, the ZCS2.
Get the Swift Sport. At least it is I believe it is a Euro NCAP 2008 2009 5-star car.
No,
So-
bro, get a Swift Sport.
Yeah, get a Swift or Swift Sport is a proper nice driving car, modern enough. Yeah, safe enough.
Jiang, this is a Swift, not a Swift Sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a Swift, but the leather is nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
That one
Get
has
a
a
Swift
nice
Sport.
upholstery.
But every time I look, the only problem is because I do so much business in India. I travel there so much. Every time I see a Swift, I think of Maruti Swift.
Hey, at least you don't get the ugly Swift sedan.
Oh my gosh. No, they call it what?
Desire.
Yeah, oh gosh.
Anyway, get a Swift Sport, the first gen Swift Sport,
Yeah.
proper hot hatch, very nice. Okay.
Like,
Yeah. The Toyota Land Cruiser question, no need to contemplate much. I just buy lah. Just buy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. This guy here, F10 worth it to buy. Don't get the
not
MPP2.
this engine. Not this engine.
520i minimum. Get
High
the
road tax, low returns.
F10
No point
is
lah.
worth to buy, but not this engine.
No point. No
I
point.
recall Bobby said that in the warranty side, they categorize this as they don't want to warranty on.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're
Okay.
looking at a 523, I believe you're shopping maybe on a tight budget, but this is not worth to buy. No.
Okay. Oh, this one not a buying question. Anyway, DB9 is the Aston flagship that came out in 2005, and then in 2009 they had the DBS, which is the high performance version of the DB9. The DB9 has 450 horsepower, and then the DBS has 510 horsepower. The DBS also have the carbon prop shaft, carbon ceramic brakes, holes on the bonnet and all that. I'll give an example. The DB9 used car value now should be around 280 to 300,000. DB9. DBS used car value is around 600K for a auto, 800K for a manual. That's the DBS, which is the S is the high performance version. Vanquish is another car actually. Vanquish is like the flagship of flagships. The entire exterior body of the car is carbon fiber, and the Vanquish resale value should be about 1 million. Even though there's one guy who lowball himself and sell it off at 600K. His car. One of our Evo Club members bought it. Yesterday, Thomas, I'm supposed to go Chin Swee because it's his first time taking out the Vanquish. Yeah, then I hit the dog. That stupid dog. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, that's a DBS coupe. All right, carbon ceramic brakes and all that. 510 horsepower. Yeah. Okay, so that's the difference. Actually, between the DBS and the Vanquish, there is a Virage. Virage later on was cancelled just after 1 year and became the facelift DB9. Okay. Anyway, yep. What other questions?
Let's congratulate this guy. Collected
Oh,
his
congrats!
RPI. Yeah. Uh, take it
What
to
I have to do?
I take it to someone an expert, or maybe take it to like Prestige. Let
Yeah.
them tell you what needs to change, or not change. Right.
For me, when I buy a used car, the first thing I will do is change all the fluids. Okay,
Yep.
engine oil. I don't care about what was the previous service record. I will change the engine oil, gear oil, axle oil, aircon compressor
Gearbox
oil, brake oil, gear oil, steering fluids. I change all the fluids in the car. That's the first thing.
Rear diff.
Then you continue drive the car. But of course, 100k mileage means
Oil plug.
if
Spark plug.
yeah, if you are changing the other stuffs, right, then change your water pump also. Then
I, yeah.
Thana.
I would say if you're buying a F33i, it's most likely a 2016-17 car. Most likely, the last service before the warranty expired, they were given a comprehensive change of parts from BMW. So get that from the owner itself, you'll be surprised how much they've done to the car, and then you can gauge, But as Bobby said, fluids are important. If the car has got shady record of service, I would say don't do a full flush for the gearbox. Do a half flush, only 4 liters, then assess. Because a lot of time when they do a full flush, maybe on the gearbox, the thing that crank up, the pump will rust up. So if it's a well-maintained car, go for it. Go for a full flush. If it's a dodgy history, do a half flush. Your mechanic will know what to do, That's the only thing. Other than that, just check out the BMW line because this car is relatively new. You got
But Thana,
full record.
if this car has been fully maintained by BMW, confirm the gearbox would have not been flushed before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Bobby. That's what I'm saying. Find out the history of it. So if the car is what you call, the guy has what you call gone out and service in full, got history and different, because it's whether it's 2017, then you got your 4 or 5 years depending what it is, and then you got your so it's a bit here or there depending what's happened. Now I see a lot of cars coming out of warranty. People are doing a full flush, which is fantastic, which is great. Some of them they don't. When they don't do a full, I haven't said it before, then I'm a bit scared. Then I'll say do a half flush because there's so many cases like really like 1 out of 10 or 2 out of 10 people they full flush, the pump in the gearbox fails.
Correct.
It happens a lot.
Very funny one. Yeah. It's
Very
like
funny
that
one. Okay,
It's
I
like
happen to be a
that
son of Audi also. So assess first, get the records, blood story, and then do it. Everything else, the water pump, all that, I think it's quite visible. I'll just focus on what we said important now, the fluids. Then you go down the history of everything else.
Yeah.
The other thing that I'll just add, I know it's a very small thing, Cypher, and for every viewer is, it can be quite disgusting. 2 things. Please consider changing your aircon filter.
Oh yes.
Right.
Yes.
The one doesn't cost much. Change
Yeah,
it.
it doesn't cost us, but it does disgusting. If you ever see one of those.
Oh yes.
And please put in at least like a blue cam cleaner flash. Just clean it, and then make sure someone goes through your interior like corn, so they can disinfect and clean all your seats. You'll be surprised how bloody dirty the steering wheels are and your gearbox is.
Oh yes.
Your gear knob is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Congrats.
Send to Con, so Con can advise you on all those matters.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. What do you advise for 2018 X5 150K? Is it worth it? Need advice on maintenance.
Is that a hybrid?
Would be the PHEV, right?
I think it's the hybrid.
Yeah, for
at this price.
That's my thought exactly.
Oh yeah.
150k. Okay, if it is a 3 liter, then go ahead.
If it's a hybrid, proceed with caution.
Yeah.
The rear air suspension is known to fail because
any air suspension will fail.
Just skip like Asmi lah. Let's skip the 40E lah. Not worth the price difference today is nothing much. I'll just skip the 40E lah. Just get the 3.0 as Bobby said.
Yeah, get the 3 liter.
Yeah, don't waste the time lah.
Yeah.
Unless you're feeling adventurous. If you're me, go ahead. If you're not, don't.
Bro, Someone just sent me this.
What's that?
Aston Martin Vanquish Sakato shooting brake for £500,000. Would you buy it?
Pounds, bro. Ringgit can't afford. No pounds, pula.
2.5 million.
Without duty.
Oh my god.
Can't even think about it.
But it's so beautiful, bro. Oh. Okay, anyways.
I answered this question here. So this is about G20 and is like so I think the recommended is if you look at some manufacturers, the same gearbox, they say 70k. It's 70k or 90k depending on the climate. For our climate, I would say 70k is what I will change it.
Yeah. I know the DCT boys, some of them drive hard, they 40k change only. Don't care. Yeah.
Over flushing also is a bad idea, but yeah.
Okay, hi everyone. Considering 2017 530i, 70 plus 1,000 kilometers, I think that's what he's referring to. 210,000. Is there any issues need to look out for this model besides transmission, engine oil, routine check, DNA tuning, void extended GMR? Thank you.
Actually, no, isn't it? Because from
No,
what
I
I've
don't
seen
think
is
so.
as long as you do all your stuff, let's say you tune the car, whatever, then they go to an inspection with GMR, and if they're happy the car is at the current particular state that is acceptable, your warranty is already on.
As far as I remember, I don't think no, but please check with GMR directly. Or check
Really?
with-
Why is it so expensive for 2017?
2017 is below 200 already.
Yeah, this is very high price way.
Maybe the Gawan want to continue him, or uncle try to sell him the car.
Yeah,
Try and
okay.
nego down the price.
2017 is all 170 plus, 170 plus.
Yeah.
What's the mileage
So-
on that one, bro?
70k mileage,
Okay, lor.
75k, 80k, 55k. There's one 55k.
Wow.
Yeah, I think you're paying a bit too high for 210k, 70k mileage. You can knock down the price to about
No, I like
170.
I like the Alpina meter, this one.
Yo.
Ooh,
All right. So yeah,
Oh.
this is too high a price.
yeah.
Go find one that is about 170k. That should be about the value. Okay.
Mm.
See, we save you about 40,000 already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's move on. Anything? Okay. I have a budget of 60-70k. Should I buy a A5 2.0 Quattro, B8 pre-facelift 2012 or 2014 facelift, A4 1.8, B8 8.5?
I would say no to the 1.8.
Yeah. 60-70k. Get a F10.
Yeah.
Get a F10. Hey, B8 still get a F10. Can get a F10.
Yeah.
Yeah, get a F10. 60-70k. Nicer to drive, larger car than both. More reliable. Lesser maintenance.
Yeah. Okay, Max Sam. He's driving a Vios 2017, looking to upgrade to a Volvo S60. If you're getting it new, it shouldn't be a big problem. Get it
Yeah,
with
lor.
warranty and also get it with the
Yeah.
Volvo BV whatever.
Please, VSA, please tell us what are you buying? You're buying a new car or a used car?
Yeah.
Let us
What-
know, please.
What year S60 are you talking about?
Yeah, if you're buying
The
new,
previous
it
gen
shouldn't be worried.
S60?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Let's move on. What else do we have?
Before we continue, just let you all know, Evo Club sells extended warranty for cars that are lesser than 8 years old. We also have Evo Club Insurance. You can just go to evoclubinsurance.com and renew your insurance. And compared to your normal insurance, you can buy it for 40% lesser. 5,000 km, 10,000 km, and all that. Okay.
$100 for a long time, man. That one, yeah.
Yeah, help you all save a lot of money. Okay.
Yeah, so you can buy 5,000 ringgit worth, 5,000 km worth of your insurance if you don't drive that car that much, and then you can top up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Reposting. I think is one we already talked about, right? X5. Yeah. Okay, this dude is asking, I'm thinking getting a car in East Malaysia. I'm contemplating between the new A-Class Loan A250 or 330. Get the 330.
It's the BMW all day long, man, for this.
The A, okay, Brandon Lim, the A sounds like a good idea. It's like cheaper and entry level Mercedes, but the build quality is nowhere near a 330. Like, it's a A class. It's like not fair lah. You put a C to a 3, then only can fight lah. Yeah. Get the 330, get the 330. Yep. What's next? Okay, Recon Harrier.
ASEAN guy number 1. Asian guy number 1.
Okay, I mean the Harriers are not okay. People buy Harriers, face it. People don't buy Harriers because it's a comfortable car, because they want the second-hand value, right? That's the biggest attraction of a Harrier, right? Am I wrong to say that?
But it's comfortable one. It's quite nice.
It is. I mean, like the biggest.
Not for the price
attraction-
lah. For the price you pay for, it's not that comfortable lah. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
comfortable lah. Yeah.
But people buy the Harrier because it's legendary. You know, it's like.
It's adequate. You know, it's.
But don't you think, back, I don't know if you guys driven this Harrier before, but you know, back in the days when Harrier came out, what, 2004 or 5?
It's an X5 Challenger. Back
Yeah,
then.
it actually felt like wow, you see Harrier, you know.
They pull it because okay, last time the Harrier is the sister car of the Lexus RX. So over the years, when Toyota have more crossovers in their lineup to play around, the Harrier became the sister car of the NX instead of the RX.
Yeah, lor.
So they let the RX be on top, and then they position the Harrier lower with the NX, which both were actually built from the platform of a previous generation RAV4. Yeah, the RAV4.
I mean, I just felt like what the Harrier used to represent is this super good value luxury SUV, right?
Oh yeah. It was a X5 competitor back then.
Yeah, and today's Harrier doesn't have that same kind of like don't have the same kind of level lah.
Yeah. But they also sell for a lot cheaper.
Yes.
For what it
Yes. Okay. Next
Okay.
one. Previous Q&A, I know XLPF recommended. The coating also is not bad. Yeah. So you can just whack the coating straight away without PPF. It's designed to go on the coating, on the paint, and also go onto your PPF. And if you coat your car with Expel, they sometimes you can ask them lah. They will also do coating for your trims, for your wheels as well. Plastic trims will look darker as well.
What's the service life cycle for rims to refurbish them?
Refurbish or
if you coat them, is there a cycle to?
I believe it
putting
should
on-
last anywhere between 1 to 2 years. Yeah.
Really?
But-
Even on the wheels,
Yes.
Wow.
Like my spider rims are still coated until now.
But just note that, right, with coating also, you still need to regularly wash your
And
cars.
maintain the coating.
Yeah, and maintain the coating and send it to and avoid using the car washes that use harsh chemicals, because that will damage your coating and will ruin your coating.
Have you seen car wash? They put the shirt washing or Jif kind of thing into their.
Oh,
Not in KL lah, outside KL lah.
Yeah.
Saw before. What's next? Toyota Harrier, Recon, Lexus NX.
wow.
I actually prefer the Harrier over
Yeah.
the old Lexus NX.
NX feels shorter. Am I right?
NX is an old platform now.
Both are the same platform, but
Yeah.
the current Harrier is a newer generation, and
Yeah.
then this Recon Lexus is the older generation Harrier.
Yes.
And even the older generation Harrier, I actually prefer that more than the Lexus NX. But I would recommend, if you get a Harrier over a Lexus, go to KL Auto and add in proper foaming and soundproofing materials to make your Harrier feels as luxurious as a Lexus. Because for different segment, they actually reduce the soundproofing material in the car, so you hear more noise in a Harrier than a Lexus NX. But you can totally make your Harrier feel just as the same as the Lexus NX. Both are the same platform cars anyway. Same engine, same gearbox, same platform, same everything. Right, and I really don't like the previous Lexus NX infotainment.
Oh my god.
The buttons on the dashboard is so small, tiny.
Actually, Lexus have not been known for good infotainment ever.
They have changed it. The current generation infotainment, they have removed that old infotainment system. They revamped it a bit. So yeah, but the one that he mentioned is still the old gen. Very lousy. Okay, 170k CX5 turbo or previous gen Harrier for a young family man. In terms of the drive, there's no challenge. The CX5 beats the Harrier. The Harrier is way more spacious than the CX5.
Yes.
By far. And the rear seats of the Harrier, you can recline them and they're proper comfortable. So if it is a family man, and all that, you want to ferry your colleagues and all that, the Harrier is a better car. Even though it doesn't drive as sharp as the CX5, it is not as quiet as the CX5, and it doesn't have the power of the CX5. But the CX5 totally suffice in terms of carrying 4% in your family. So yeah. So there's a lot more pros in choosing a CX5 than the cons.
I find the non-soft plastic in a CX5 better quality than the Harrier. If that makes
Way
sense.
better.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No doubt.
Material quality is better.
There's soft plastic and there's hard plastic.
Yeah.
The hard plastic on the Mazda is way better
Yeah.
than the Harrier.
But the previous gen Harrier has a leather wrap dashboard, but the moment you go down, right, the whole car's material cannot be compared to the CX5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm spoiled after the Mazda, really.
Right.
It's
And
like
the CX5 is
I remember
quiet.
you were saying, I think that you mentioned this on two cars, maybe. X70, like
Yeah.
what do you buy after X70? And then a Mazda, like, what do you buy after a Mazda CX5? Like, what do you go on to? Like, the jump is so much.
Yeah. Okay, Thomas very tired already. Let's speed through the
Okay,
questions.
come.
Sorry.
Poor guy,
After 9,
Thomas.
my engine don't perform that well already.
Never mind. Your engine will perform well now. There's a question on Porsches.
Porsche, yay!
Okay, what 718 used or recon? Okay,
So
which
cheap,
we
man.
go
718 can get below 250.
250. Okay, if your friend offer you 250, buy. Finish.
Yeah, Bobby.
Okay.
Sorry, I saw 268 for a 2019 Cayman.
What?
Wow.
Is it
2019,
e-concept or really here one?
2019 Cayman for
E-concept, right?
268.
Is it a 2017 car that is registered 2019?
I saw 219.
Yeah, it's 2017.
No, not this one. It's a different color. It was a gray color.
I know, it's the registered year that is 2019. 2019 cannot be lower than 300k, right?
Bro, you can get this kind of price, condition okay, take only, bro.
Yeah. Just buy.
Yeah, ST Lee, just take the price is damn good because a 981 would hover around that price also. So just buy it. Yeah.
So he's asking which year would be a good buy for below 250k. You find one that is below 250k, you buy
You just
straight.
buy only.
Yeah.
If you see, if you position it like this, right? You got 250k,
Yeah.
you buy what you also buy. Okay.
Exactly. You are at the very verge of not being able to afford a 718 Cayman, right? If you are able to, then you buy.
Yeah, like Max Low is saying it's a 981 level. Yeah. So if you can get it, if your friend offer you, so happen somebody offer you, just take.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? Why this Van's guy? Sorry, why this Van's guy is not asking a car buying question? He's like it's like walking into a shop saying, "I want to buy this car." Sorry, guys, we're not car dealers.
Looking to buy Unicorn used 718. Buy low.
It's
Buy
not.
Vans,
lor.
buy.
Buy.
Buy low.
Mm.
We don't sell cars. Okay, we don't sell cars. How I wish every car we recommend in during this live show is actually our sales.
Yeah, lor.
Then we get the
Jolo,
profit.
Jolo gets 100 ringgit, Thomas get 100 ringgit, Thana
Yeah.
gets 100 ringgit,
Yeah,
Con-
man.
And then we can say something like, okay, you press the blue button below to order the car now. Oh, then they press
Hey,
that.
that is an idea,
You
way.
can book.
That is called car wow.
Con, that is exactly what's happening to China's social media now.
Oh.
Doing video, then they have the buttons below. You can buy whatever they're selling now. Yeah.
Yeah, I
And-
should do that, you
And
know.
there are live shows, right? Live shows where the person is able to generate sales of 300 million, 200 million
What the
Wow.
in
I mean,
China.
you know, people are passing cars for me to sell on their behalf, you know. A few of my customers are passing
Nice.
cars for me to sell on their behalf.
That day, right? Rwanda's ambassador to China
Huh.
went up to one of the live show of their national news station, right? To try and promote the coffee beans that are unsold, for their farmers. So they made the introduction. Oh, this is Rwanda's ambassador. He has all the unsold, don't know how many 100 tons or 1,000 tons. So everybody, the audience, all ready already. Okay, like 3, 2, 1, start. In 10 seconds, he sold out
What
all
the
the coffee bean. The farmers in Rwanda that was watching the live stream, they all were shocked. The numbers just fly like that over the screen, and then 100 over tons all gone in like a minute, less than a minute. It's sold off.
Wow.
Gila, I tell you. I
Cool.
think our Malaysian minister should do this. To go and help our economy a bit. I don't know what's wrong with our economy. I go to downtown KL, right? There's literally zero tourists.
Yep.
Scary.
You know,
It's like, where are all the tourists? Nobody come to Malaysia. The whole Malaysia like sleeping like that now. The economy.
during the fasting month, and across the detailing world, right? A lot of detailers were saying that business this year's Puasa month compared to last year is down drastically.
Everything is down, bro. Our government needs to go out there and shout out Malaysia, get tourists in, get investment in. It's like a slow.
Last time,
I don't know how to say it.
get so many Arabs, coming to
I can tell you for a fact, used car market from last year November, this year about April, it is like a fifth of before.
Yeah.
Crazy. A fifth.
It's scary, lah. I mean, everything is like slowing down to a halt like that. We need our government to do something. They really need to do something. Anyway, any other questions?
Sorry.
Yay.
Thomas is making money.
No.
Ding ding ding. Thomas, you listed another company in Nasdaq.
No lah.
That's the Nasdaq bell. Right? Ding 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 ding.
Oh, that's the stock market open. Sorry, I always want to mute it. Okay.
Okay, I want to answer this guy.
Con, I cannot speak anything other than Expel because I'm the ambassador. Con, faster. Answer that.
Hey, sorry. What
Oh,
question?
sorry.
What question was that just now? The expel one. Sorry.
Yeah. He asked about what other recommendations. Because I'm an ambassador, I cannot speak of anything else.
I do offer coating for Sonex coating packages at Evo Club Car Wash. So that's something for you to consider. You can come drop by and I can introduce you.
Okay.
I got a question for Con and Thomas lah.
Yeah.
I guess
yeah.
all these coating companies are they their own manufacturers or do they go to? Is it a similar kind of technology behind them?
Sonex definitely bottles its own products. Sonex is all in-house products. Thomas can speak for Expel, but Expel I know are good quality stuff.
But I think Expel led the technology for things like cutting the tin cutting, PPF, whatever. They are one of the leading guys in the
first
US.
ones do it. They sell the software to other people.
Software and all that. So yeah, they do it. So they got their key thing, but yeah. But spec wise, are they the same ingredient compared one to one?
This is a long discussion. I won't go into
How
detail.
how it works is this, Thana. There are
Mm.
only a handful of manufacturers of
Mm.
these really high quality PPFs, tins,
Okay.
and all that.
Mm.
And if you want to start your own brand, Thana,
Mm.
right?
can.
It's a good
You
name.
contact one of these suppliers. Of
Mm.
course, there's MOQ, and when you are ordering from them, you spec your product. They will let you.
Oh.
They will let you know what is there to spec.
Mm.
Oh,
At the
yeah.
end of the day, it's the same as any manufacturing,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
They tell you what technology they have, what is the latest, blah blah blah, and all that,
Mm.
and you spec. You want to spec a tin until nothing can go through. You can.
Yeah.
Can,
It's like, no smart tech, nothing. Whatever also won't function, right? You can. They can do it for you. Of course, you have the MOQ that you need to fulfill.
Mm.
So that's the most important thing at the end of the day is who is the manufacturer of their films or their tins or their PPFs and all that. All right. Of course, don't buy those like the copycat products from Taiwan, from China, from all the basically this kind of films. I only trust US manufacturers, to be honest. They were the ones who invented, they were the ones, they have all these big chemical companies that came up with all this, and they're very, very advanced when it comes to this kind of manufacturing. I don't trust any other country when it comes to this kind of stuff. It's US definitely.
Yep.
Yeah. How many years does a coating last? Whatever they say, it will be gone in 1 year. Whatever the crap they
With
say.
very good care, you can last 2-3 years. But I mean, good care, you wash yourself, you put sealant on top,
Okay,
you maintain
You
it.
park in
basically,
condo, you
ba-
park in condo,
Yeah.
basically
when
the way
it rains, you don't go
Yeah.
out.
basically the way Tana drives, I go anywhere, park car park outside, 1 year gone lah.
It's all bullshit.
bullshit.
Okay, let me tell you this. When you buy coating and all this, right? 10 year, 10 year, 15 year. Let me ask you one question. You look at the shop lots around your housing area, right? How many shop lot last 10 years? They will be long gone before your warranty gone. The business will be long gone. So
Or you will
don't pay
sell your car, or you will sell your car before that.
yeah, don't pay extra for all the 5-year, 10-year warranty, all this nonsense. Okay, you ask the pros in the business, Darren Chang, auto detailer, and all that. He will tell you whatever coating, 1 year max lah. If you use your car, if you don't use your car, like what Thomas said, right? Extreme care. Of course, you can stretch it out, but at the end of the day, is to make your car look good, you use and happy with. Okay, don't pay extra for all the 5-year, 8-year, 10-year bullshit. Right? It's all bullshit.
I mean,
One-
you can still have it, beyond 2-3 years. There's certain spots you will start seeing they start going away, right?
Yeah.
One thing I must say though is I think like you can get good products, but I think where the difference lies is who's the applicator. Like Expel, for example, they've got their system and how they apply. Like Corn, for example, Corn is there to monitor. All that.
Who
So,
does the polishing?
correct. And
who
if you
does the
see like
polishing, very
if you
important,
see
yeah.
Thomas's video, the number of steps he goes through, I'm going like, wow, really? There are many steps, So it's that preparation they go through to make it work, and that's I think is a big factor,
Yeah.
If you go
pay
to
for
any
that.
good detailer, you know you're paying for the the handiwork, not for the
If-
material.
if you guys think that you're paying, or the money I'm paying, or if half the money is for the product, no.
Then you do
Product,
yourself, no?
the
You
product
buy and
must
do
be the
yourself.
10%. You're
Yeah.
paying for the service.
Yeah, and another advice is you don't go to Thana for coating. You don't go to Con to swap your gearbox. All right,
Exactly.
right. You
Bad
go Thana
idea.
to swap your gearbox. You go Con or Expel to do your
Exactly.
coating your stuff.
Don't be
Yeah.
stupid.
Anna, can let me detail my car.
Bro, today I took out my Boxster. I parked in a condo for almost 2 months. Like she caked dirt, suck. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's move on. We talk about quoting a lot, man. Okay, this guy, golf.
Carefully.
Hey guys, budget 150k. Deciding between Golf 1.4 R line or 2020 Mini Cooper S 5-door.
I go Mini Cooper.
Yeah,
Mini Cooper S 2-liter turbo engine gearbox, indestructible gearbox.
no lah. They running the 7-speed get rack already for this.
Oh,
model.
get rack
Yeah,
not 8-speed
no, the 7-speed get rack. But in any case,
Yeah.
the way the car drives between these two, right? The Mini drives better, right? The 5-door actually drives quite well, you know. Yeah, but space-wise, you kala lah.
Golf would be more spacious.
Golf will tapao you on the space. Yeah.
And the Golf is more pliant, right?
Yes, more pliant. Mini Cooper S.
Very pliant. Yeah. Yeah, come to think of it. The Mini Cooper S, the rear seats really is almost like by the way, the rear seats.
No, the 5-door is okay. The rear seats okay, but is it? But when you put it next to a Golf, right? No,
cannot be no fight.
Lah. Forget about it lah. Yeah.
But the Mini's front seats are more comfortable than the Golf.
Front
Think about it.
seats,
Front seats where you sit.
Mini seats are really good.
For a tall person, I was surprised how the Mini is way better than all the other small hatchback cars. Whatever.
Brian, I got a suggestion for you. Stretch your budget by 30K and you go for a Golf R wagon.
Ayo, no lah.
Okay lah, kidding lah. I don't like the 1.4. If you can, try to find a 7.5 GTI and pay a bit more.
Yeah, get a GTI.
If you can lah, if you can.
Yeah, get a GTI.
Of course, there's a lot of space. Yeah.
I would even go for Mark 7 GTI 7.5.
Yeah, get a 7.5 GTI.
Totally fine. In fact, I prefer the 7.5 interior compared to the Mark 8. Golf.
But yeah, the Cooper S, if you want the car, prepare for a slightly quite harsher ride.
It is harsher, less spacious, less practical.
You can put adults behind. Just they won't feel comfortable after 2 hours or 1 hour.
Or you go for the Mini Clubman, which is way more spacious and way more comfortable, and it's also better looking than the 5-door, in my opinion. The Clubman, right?
You know, of all the 3 Coopers, right, the JCW, whatever, right, the best driving car on Sepang or on the road actually is the Clubman, but it's the only Mini that doesn't drive like a Mini.
It's because of the longer wheelbase.
Yeah. 3-door Mini very hesitant at high speed, which is quite characterful, you know.
Yeah.
Clubman, like whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
the Clubman is fantastic. Hey, fantastic value. 120 plus for a Clubman.
This is a 6-speed IC in the indestructible gearbox.
Yeah, very nice.
What is the Sir Rec?
What?
Service record.
Service record. Lady owner.
Okay. Sir Rec service record.
My car also lady owner.
Hey, very nice. This Clubman, 120K.
Thomas lady owner, but every week we can go Genting.
Oh, so nice, 120K. I love it. Oh, I want a Clubman for daily school runs.
This is what you should buy, Bobby. Not a RS6 for daily.
Yeah, lor.
This is what you should.
But RS6 is my my primary family car. You know, like if I go road trip to Penang, you know, go JB, go Singapore, and all that. Big car. I tell you, the RS6 when you're on the highway going 200, right? The way the car glides is just fantastic. Yeah. And then you see, and then you see let's say you see a sports car in front of you, or a A45. They see you coming from behind. They just move to the middle lane on the highway. You know,
the lights are. I mean, the lights of the A6 really.
I tell you, they see the RS6 coming from behind, right? It's like even supercars they'll move in one, you know.
Bro,
the kind of respect that you get in the fast lane, you know.
And Saturday we all going Genting, then we went in my Spider. I'm like, no way you can keep up with that.
But after that, I slow down in the middle, man.
But the way you pull, right, it's like
gila, right?
What the heck?
Yeah, the car is gila. It's just gila. Yeah. On the highway, it's like I belong to the fast lane, you know.
ST, very simple question. Answer: one is a
sports
sedan
car,
and one is a sports car. Okay.
Yeah. Cannot fight.
Next. What's next? Between class.
Anthony has a good point. Anthony Montano, don't quote if you don't bother about your car. Quoting needs maintenance. Cheap quoting only lasts few months. All right.
Yep, absolutely right.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to answer this guy. It's damn funny. Right? This one. You see, when you are looking for a second-hand car, right? These platforms, right? Okay, apart from Custom will buy in anything, right? They will practically buy in anything because their business motto, business model is the more used cars I buy under me, the more stocks I have. Naturally, the more sales I will have, right? So they didn't work hard on telling you to come to my place to buy cars. They just work hard on buying cars outside. They have the stocks and then that's it. But they don't represent like the market because not everybody will sell their cars to them. Carlist, the dealers go there, open account and all that. Muda, a lot of private seller and all that, they go to Muda also. So it's not about the platform whether you can trust or cannot trust. It's about the individual sellers. Custom, of course, is a bigger platform. Custom just bought Carlist. So Custom, I mean, it's a bigger company. It's a bigger used car dealer. So you can make noise and whatever to them,
Yeah.
when you have any problems. So
I
that's
also
the difference.
quantify something, Bobby. Like
Mm.
the cars that Custom sells, let's say Custom buys 100 cars.
Yeah.
80 cars will be sold to other used cars. Will never
Yeah.
end up in Custom side. Only
Yeah.
20 or 15 cars that Custom buys ends up in their own platform. Cars with low mileage or good cars to sell. So they also they also cherry pick and sell on their
Yeah.
platform, So
Yeah.
but they also won't sell. Let's say you want to buy a Suzuki Kazashi, you won't get lah. You want to
Yeah.
buy. They won't sell all cars lah. They pick their
Yeah.
category.
Yeah.
That's the problem
Okay.
with
So at
Custom.
the end of the day, right, you don't rely on who you are, who you saw your car online. Your own. There was for the longest time. There are so many scammers on Muda. Now all the scammers moved to Facebook. All right. There were so many scammers there. At the end of the day, right, you will still get scammed if you're not vigilant enough, right?
Yep.
So don't look at just the platform. The platform can only do so much. All right.
Trust no one.
What other questions before we move into Dude? Where's my car? Oh, the Dylan Lee. Would you recommend a V40 T5? What other cars would you look at this price point? There are a lot of cars at this price point. The only reason that the V40 T5 is quite high in value here is solely because of its there are not that many out there and so okay, it's not 90k, it's about 50-60k. The V40 is pretty cramped inside. Certainly comfortable and safe on the highway. Rear seats are tight. The car doesn't like to do mountain run. It's a very inert steering, very heavy and inert steering. The car understeers, but a very safe handling, that kind of stuff. So it's a good car for 50,000. It's not a car that I will pay 90k for. And there are a lot of other used cars like F30 and all that we discussed earlier on. Right, you can get a 3 Series for the money for what you are able to afford. Okay. Thomas, just now you want to answer something? Sorry.
No. I think you answered the Muda one already.
Okay. Any other R35? Buy so fast, so much power. Thomas, your X car, Thomas.
What?
Your X car.
Okay, get the one post facelift, the pre-facelift gearbox. A bit weird.
Yeah.
There are times where there's another friend of mine who also owns the C43 pre-facelift, and then we experience this thing. We throttle on the highway, then we let go throttle a bit, and we throttle again. The car go down gear and go up a gear.
There was one time I was driving the pre-facelift W205 C250, right? I almost got T-bone, coming out from a junction.
No.
So I was waiting and waiting. Then I saw a proper gap. I floored the car. The car no response. The car just slowly rolled out to the road. Damn slow, I 100% throttle, The car just slowly eased out like that. Then suddenly the gearbox reacted and like that. Like what the heck, really? I see the car coming towards me, the car no response. It just slowly roll out like that.
Walao
Full
eh.
throttle, Can you imagine the time I was full throttle and then the car just the car behaved like what, like you put D and then you let go of the brakes, then it ease out. Yeah, it behaves like that,
Oh,
on the
God.
full throttle. What the heck, really?
Crazy.
Scared me, really. So get the facelift, okay? Facelift, be it C300 or C43, really a lot nicer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you can afford it, please go for the C43. The facelift also has a nicer exhaust as well. It comes with AMG performance exhaust.
Oh, actually, even the pre-facelift, the C43 sounds really good.
Yeah, but if you get the pre-facelift, don't listen to the facelift. You'll be regret buying.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
How far Thomas has come from a C43 to like
To a mini
Spider
Countryman
LP.
JCW. You know what, bro?
What?
Okay, never mind. I won't say that. Let's continue.
Okay, this guy has asked a long time already. M340i or Supra. He keep reposting.
Number one, you cannot look at the engine. They're both different cars. One's a sports car, right? One's a very fast sedan that has sporty, So
But I guess for him is that cost point, entry point, and I guess all up to lifestyle.
yeah,
Isn't it?
I mean,
Lifestyle.
there's not. It's not really one is better car. Both are great cars in their own category, but
What
they're
they
not
do,
in the
yeah.
same category,
Agreed.
right? If you give the same driver a Supra and you give the same driver an M340i, the Supra will go anywhere faster with the M340i. But then you cannot carry people in the Supra, right?
Fair
So it's
enough.
not really. It's like a question where I struggle to sort of give an answer other than that, huh? Yeah. Okay, between M340i, pre-facelift Audi B9 S5, which do you think is better all-rounder car? Comfort.
M340i.
Unfortunately.
Cannot fight.
Okay, what's next?
Cannot fight. S5 look better though. No lah. Okay, still. Anyway.
Fifth gen Honda CR-V goodbye now with rebate. Yeah, it's a people mover lah. I don't know. I
don't like.
Yeah.
I don't like. It feels like a previous generation product, The way it drives, the way the interior looks, everything. Yeah, they added sensing and whatnot, but it really feels like a previous generation thing compared to current generation cars. So
yeah.
I
Okay,
don't.
let's answer a quick question over here. Oh, N-Box. Ooh. Cute.
Yeah, you want something cute, then you buy lor.
Yeah, lor.
Okay lor.
Okay, quick one over here. M3 purely for driving. Supra is the car that will have a higher limit of learning how to drive. The M340i is easier to drive fast. It's easier to drive. Okay.
When it comes to driving, I prefer the 330i over 340i for me.
Why?
The pure rear-wheel drive feel is just nicer than four-wheel drive.
I like the 340i.
I like it as well, but for me, the 330i just feels that more organic, BMW feel. The M340i feels like a modern Audi, whereas the 330i feels like a proper BMW.
I understand what you mean.
The Audi doesn't take a corner like the M340i.
I understand what Bobby is saying. There's something about not necessarily about going fast or fastest, but the flow, how the rear, the tail, whatever. Honestly, bro, in my E37, I love it because why? The organic feel is there.
Yes.
It's just so much fun having that. It's not the fastest car.
100% rear wheel drive BMW, the kind of flow is the 330i is nicer.
The chop of BMW is there in the 330i ever so more than the M340i.
Yes. The M340i to me nice, but also very similar to driving a modern
Yes.
The S5 Audi, very similar.
Mm.
Maybe Thomas brought it to the limits, but when I drive it, it feels so modern Audi. Yeah. Mm.
No lah. I mean, it.
You drive it to a much higher limit, so by
No
all
lah.
means.
I mean, doesn't drive like an Audi lah.
I hear you about Thomas. It's more rear wheel bias. Totally
Bro,
agree.
it's you see bro, BMW here, Audi here. I just felt the M340i is slightly more here than here. Yeah. It's
No.
not 100% like an Audi.
Is
Okay?
no. Is here. not Audis. Never cross the line
Ah.
to Audi. Okay. It doesn't cross the line
Okay,
to Audi.
okay, Audi is bad for you. Okay, fine.
No,
Let's not go. Audi
I
is
didn't
horrible.
say it's bad. It actually
Bro,
still is a very
What Audi do you like? Name me
None.
one Audi you like. I challenge you now.
He doesn't.
What Audi you like?
RS4 Avon.
But he
You
hasn't
say,
driven
you say
it.
one, huh? Then you
See,
say,
he hasn't driven. He
then you
hasn't
say,
driven it.
understeer lah. You say,
I drove the S4 before. I drove that generation S4 before.
do you love it?
But-
No, right?
But that time you were still like a C-class driver.
Now you're
It's
supercar
not-
driver.
It's not current
I
Thomas.
have the M235i.
Mm.
Oh.
I don't like it in the B road, but on the highway.
That one
it's
is the
so
blue
nice.
hair Thomas different. Now it's the mature Thomas. Now it's different. Now it's supercar driver Thomas. That one different. Not that one. Now you're like Ferrari, McLaren driver, and Thomas. Cannot compare, Eddie. Cannot compare.
No,
I'm still Uncle Driver Thana. So yeah.
No, it's a nice car on the highway. Everything was great.
okay. Sorry, bro.
Okay,
It's not
serious
my
question here.
car. It's just not my car. Okay.
Go. Yeah.
Yeah, we get it, Thomas.
Get
We get
it.
it. We totally get it. Hmm. 981 can get loan still.
Okay, 2014.
Hey, I thought Ki Kuan Chen already owned a Porsche. So 987 or 981, or you want to quote what Malcolm told you, Thomas?
Well, Malcolm bought he bought a GT4, 981 GT4.
Then he preferred the 987, the regular 987.
Cayman, because it's you have hydraulic steering. Okay, the 981 GT4 unpopular opinion but between a lot of keen drivers, unpopular opinion, they feel the chassis is so good, the engine is not up to par to meet the chassis standard. Yeah.
Mm.
After all, it's a GT3 suspension and setup, so it's a full racing sort of chassis, and then you have not say full racing but has racing DNA. Then the engine comes from a sports car, and then you put the second gear so long, so the pairing is off lah. So
But
the
it's-
987 feels more like it's within its, both of them pair up together well, the engine and gearbox, the engine and chassis. Yeah.
Mm. So should he get 987 or 981?
I really think it's whether he want to spend the money or not lah. I think the more raw car to drive is 987.
Mm.
I think the 987 got nice induction noise. I like the 987 got good induction noise. 981 more exhaust
91
noise.
91 is prettier, you ask me.
Yeah, I just
More
don't
timeless,
like the looks of the 987. It looks very,
True.
very feminine to my eyes.
What?
Super
Say again?
feminine.
It looks kind of forced lah. It looks kind of forced, the rear especially.
Very
Yeah.
feminine. The 987 to my eyes
Huh?
it's like designed for ladies. It's very feminine. I just don't it just doesn't gel with me.
The Cayman, is it?
Cayman, yeah, Cayman.
Yeah,
987.
Yeah, Cayman, yes.
Very feminine.
It's yeah. Agree.
Yeah, 91 manlier.
Hmm.
This one is nice somehow. This guy, the way he modded, right? The way he modded.
97 Boxster, I think looks nice though.
See, this
Yeah.
guy, right? The way he modded with the wheels and then with the ducktail
see-
spoiler and all that. This one he modded really nice, but his asking price is gila.
Manual ma.
I know, still.
So, Robbie,
bro,
so what do you think?
100K more.
What do you think is my manual price?
I don't know lah. I wouldn't pay 100. I won't pay 120K for it lah.
Okay, this is that a challenge for me to put 130K?
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care. Pedal, auto,
Understand.
yeah. Sometimes manual owners are like they over they put their price. Anyway, come. What other questions have we managed to help Ki Kwanjan, or which one would you go for, Thana? You will go for 97, right?
I feel the 987 drive-wise potential opening up has a lot to give. 981 to me, the interior is a bit too busy. I just find the interior of the 991 is too pretty. It's such a very pretty interior. It distracts me. It distracts my view when I'm driving the car. Unless the interior is like not a red. Like see, like I seen some red interior, base interior. I'm like, oh my god, my eye hurts. I just want a clean interior. So I prefer the 987. The 0.2, a bit of black instead of the silver, nice. So for me, it's the 987 for me. That's just me personally, and the lights for me, I think the 987 lights look better than the 981 for my personal preference. I just like the whole back, the front,
Yeah.
That's me.
Get a Boxster, Ki Kwanjan.
Boxster, yeah, please la Boxster.
Yeah, get a Boxster. Don't get a Cayman.
The dynamics are different, and
Every
get a 0.2. But this is a 120, 140. You can't afford a 0.2 earlier.
Yeah.
You
Every Cayman owner who don't track their cars, right? They wanted a Boxster at the end.
By the way, Cayman prices 987 is sub 100K.
Oh.
So
Oh.
I've helped people to buy sub 100K, just above, about 99.
Nice.
So that's the pricing for 987 Caymans.
Lovely.
0.1. Yeah. There you go. Sub 100K.
All right. Okay, some quick questions. We just quickly answer him which one we prefer. X4 or GLC 300? Thomas, Thana?
I cannot comment on both.
I don't like the
I don't like either.
I don't get the whole sloping roof thing. To open the door, you hit your head, and
but C40 you all accept lah.
I accompanied my friend.
Yeah.
So I accompanied my friend to go and buy an X4 brand new. So when the price is so high now, 417.
Wow,
X4. Anyway, so when we did the test drive, right, I really felt a lot of salesmen. They really don't know how to sell cars. My friend obviously has zero interest in cars. Absolute zero interest in cars. All right, he's an interior designer. He just want to buy a car. Then the salesman asked him to test drive. Okay. Here you turn left. Okay, full throttle. He was like, full throttle. Whoa! Then while he was doing the whoa, and then the salesman was like, this car got 200 I don't know what horsepower already. And then how many Newton meters of torque? Blah 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 blah. Not a single word went into his ears, just fly past him. And then he didn't even mention things like, the SOS thing in BMWs, the concierge service that you can sign up and all that. None of that. Just went, look at the power. Look at the sound. Look at the gearbox got 8 speed. The 400 Newton meter. And all that. Oh my God. I'm like, anyway. So a gun to your head, which would you go for?
BMW.
Okay. Thomas?
Shoot
me, Thomas. Shoot me.
No way.
You don't qualify to disassociate yourself with SUVs anymore, Thomas.
You already.
It's not an SUV. The Mini Countryman is not an SUV. It's an
SUV. Then what is it?
Trying to argue.
Vehicle.
SAV.
You cannot already, bro. Your racer boy image come down already.
Not my
You're
car,
a family man now.
It's my girlfriend's car. not my
I don't care. I can hear you smile in the car. That's it, like, okay.
Between these two, Countryman JCW.
Hey,
That, X4, done.
Next
Done.
one.
Okay. Done.
BMW.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? This one's similar. One segment up. X5 or GLE 450. If it is the X5, if you can get the non-hybrid, then get the non-hybrid.
Yeah.
All right. But I reckon all of them are hybrids now, right?
I don't think they bring an early batch of the 3 liters. Yeah.
If you can find the 3-liter non-hybrid, then you go for that one. Right. If not, then you go with the Mercedes GLE. Okay. Okay. 160K for a 530E. Worth it?
Wow.
Okay lah.
2017 I mean,
Yeah.
Why? Why? Because
6 years.
if 180 you can get 530i.
yeah lor.
Yeah, lor,
Why-
get the
why you want it?
530i.
I don't get the logic. No point.
Yeah, get the 530i or get a 7 Series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sorry lah.
Okay, last
I
question.
love my
Before we
hybrids.
do with my car. Almost 2
Okay,
hours.
last question. Come.
Finding a sport-looking SUV, budget 250K, recently compared to 19 X3
Makan.
Macan.
Makan. Mm.
You know, I actually considered taking the Macan for my girlfriend, you know.
Then?
Yeah, but then,
Then?
she likes
Then.
the Countryman so much.
Yeah lah, women suit Countryman more lah.
Yeah. The Macan drives way better. There's no way to fight lah, like, you know. But something about the Countryman, yeah, it has girls like it. I like
I
it.
like the interior of the Countryman more than the Macan.
I think Countryman, you know what, they can pull off all these crazy things like those like airplane knobs lah, then the fancy lights. No, I hate those like ambient lights, but somehow rather in Mini Cooper you can accept it, you know.
Yeah, it's so lifestyle. It's so nice.
So cute.
Yeah.
And you get that the bench, you can pull out the thing and sit on the boot there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Macan S 230K. What the heck?
If you want to get a Macan, you get the 2.0. I feel that I got people who like my friends who drive an S, they downgrade to a 2.0. They prefer the 2.0. Not everyone, but
Yeah.
you know.
I also heard a few also people have actually sold their 3 and 2.
The 3-liter a bit lazy, my experience. If I didn't like it,
Mm.
unless you go for the facelifted 2.9, the engine is a ball.
Do you think, Thomas, it's been detuned that way?
No, it's a old Volkswagen 3-liter.
Yeah, I do think it's been detuned.
It's just a old engine, port injection, and I believe it's port injection and just
No, the really old one is the 3.6. So the 3-liter S was detuned because of the Panamera, base Panamera, using this engine, and they tuned it to 330 horsepower only. And so that the 2.9 with the 440 can have a space and all that. But basically, the Macan platform suits the 2-liter really, really well. Yeah, the front end feels lighter, nicer, because the Macan is from the old Audi Q5. Yeah. Okay. Con is back. Hi, Con.
A quick one over here. So Brandon, I think if you go for the earlier 3GOI, like the 18, I believe, or 19, was it when they launched? Was it 19?
19.
19, right? The M Sport suspension is more M Sport suspension. Then the later on models, they slowly slack it off a little bit. So if you like that kind of feeling, go for the slightly 2020, I think mid-20s onwards, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, with driver assistance. Yep, go for that one.
Okay. Last person to help before we go into Dude, Where's My Car? Currently driving a 535i, wanted a Golf GTI MK5. Wow.
Nice. Between
What's
the MK5 and the 118i B38, please go for the MK5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My only comment is the MK5, almost 100% out there is molded and all that molested. Try to
Yeah.
find an auntie, uncle, owner, stock one, and then
Well-
you can molest the
Well,
car.
I sold my girlfriend sold hers to Uncle Mike already.
I heard they found an unmolested one. Like, what? Take it.
There's a queue on it actually. And Mike say I'm the first one. Get in line.
I don't know about a daily horse and then a GTI MK5 though.
Yeah, lor.
Um,
Could be something more exciting, right?
no. It's not daily horse enough. It's almost bordering project car level.
No lah, if you leave it in
No
stock, it's
lah.
a nice daily horse.
Nice car. It's very tame, nice, handles well. Okay.
Yeah, but it won't be absolute reliable daily horse.
MK5 by now would have gone through the cycles of fixing whatever needs to be done. It's very old, so
Yeah, the inherent stuff, the turbo might fail,
Yeah.
the engine will take oil in, the clutch will fail.
I guess
Yeah.
I guess I see your point. It's about how much of stress does he want to go through. Like,
Yes,
you want
yes.
you prefer NA, simple, no problem car.
Yeah.
If you're willing to put up with it, it's
Mm.
actually okay. The key is if you're willing to put up with it, I think the MK5 is a good buy.
Yeah, no, I agree. For
I
my
know.
level, I mean, I think Thomas.
But you buy for a weekend project car, not for a second daily horse.
It can be a second daily
Yeah,
horse.
I think Thomas, for our level of expectation of what problem is.
Okay. Like
Except-
Thana is like whatever, no problem, right?
Yeah, correct. For us, it's no problem. But for someone who's like already got a BM and it's like last thing I want is what they call another Conti car. Is like, Bob's point is, do you really want another Conti car?
Yes.
It's
Turbo,
not easy.
old, yeah.
It's not easy to find an MK5 GTI like the one that your girlfriend had,
Kind of fine.
A lot of them had went through crap owners over the years. Right? This
Accidents,
car
all
has
that,
been very cheap for a long time already. And it is I don't know, man. I know my old Audis and Volkswagens enough, It's like, and Mike Yap won't sell his MK5. He wouldn't. You see, Mike runs a garage, and just now Mike said 3-liter Macan stage 1 DNA tuning plus 70 horsepower, 200 plus 220
What
newton.
the heck?
Yeah. Okay.
But by the way,
So-
this will be his third MK5, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Is
Mike,
that-
we know you run a garage and then you have lots of MK5 GTIs sitting around,
Yeah.
For someone who wanted a car as a second daily horse, I'm not sure if that's the best way to spend the money compared to a much newer, simpler, Yeah. If it is a daily horse. Con, you're muted, Con. You're muted. Cannot hear you at all.
Yeah, bro. I think it's hardware issue because here your network connection is very poor connecting to here. Maybe it's try to relog in.
Yeah.
Okay, let's play Dude, Where's My Car?
All right. Yeah.
Okay, quick one. KK Chen, yes, Boxster if you can. If not, get Mazda. Okay, all right.
Get a Boxster.
Boxster.
Yeah.
If you can get the Boxster.
That
What am I
Boxster
supposed
sound, the Porsche engine sound when you rev, NA sound, compared to the Mazda sound, that Mazda will be like, hey.
So bad are you?
What? That's the truth, what, bro?
Okay, today I want to play also.
Hey, you didn't play me all this while?
I using my phone now instead of phone.
Yes, guys, please use your other phone or whatnot, or click the link on the comments there and join us in Dude, Where's My Car? And in the selection of cars. How many rounds do we have this time, Jiang? 5. Okay. Again, we need to feature Chiang. Thank you,
Chiang,
Chiang,
we can't
for
hear you,
doing.
Chiang. What did you say? Chiang is like what? No, like a drug dealer.
You know, he's like a SDU. He's like a
Hey, I give some
special.
boxer sound to our friend. Give boxer sound.
Oh, come, boxer sound. Oh, that's the Porsche sound. Honk, honk. Versus the Mazda. Hey.
No fight lah.
The thing I cannot
How
tahan
bad
with
are you?
with the Mazda engine, right? Because it's a regular Mazda 3 engine, right?
Yeah.
It's after you release the throttle, you know, how slow the revs drop. It's like, ah!
So
The
bad.
Porsche sound. Oh, goodness. Anyway, okay, come, Chiang.
Let's play round one. Got any scenario? I like the scenario one.
Yeah, lor.
Yeah, Lord Chiang need to give context.
Yeah,
Okay.
scenario.
Is this C40 lor?
Volvo C40,
C40
XC40 lor.
I think actually
C40
C40
lor. C40
lor.
convertible. Oh,
No,
no.
don't think so.
Oh!
Three. Cross country.
No, this is wagon, bro.
Again.
Eh?
The
Oh, recharge. Okay,
V60 wagon.
The wagon. Okay, what's next? The wagon.
V60 wagon.
Oh,
Afterbach.
wow, this is the new
Chassis from
four-cylinder.
Afterbach.
Miyashidi C43 2 liter. Is that
Oh.
it? Is that the C43?
C43.
Oh, look at that face. Oh, look at the crap rear end. Oh my.
But
Easy.
one car can go to 180 and above. The other cannot.
I'll still pick that lah.
I think the Volvo.
Volvo lah.
Gothenburg.
Göteborg. Oh yeah, Gothenburg. The pronunciation for Swedish people is Göteborg.
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 Wow, the Volvo is doing well.
Volvo is such a good-looking estate.
Because it's good looking. The Mercedes looks like.
The Mercedes is ugly, but I chose the Mercedes.
I think the best looking estate.
Why I cannot play?
No, refresh. Click refresh.
Refresh, bro.
My opinion is the V60 is the best looking modern estate out there. I know people will say RS6 and stuff and
No lah. No
but
lah. I agree.
Oh yes, the
the
V60 is
boxy-
handsome.
the boxy look, you know, is as
Handsome.
boxy as possible without looking 1990s, you know. Yeah.
Thana, which one is the best looking wagon?
V60. I don't even like the. Sorry, Bobby. I don't like the RS6.
And I don't like RS is a good looking wagon, but it loses that proportion. No wagon has that
Yeah.
family car,
Yeah. Correct.
family man kind of car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the V90.
David, both cars here are hybrids.
Means both also highlight.
Yeah,
one
both
is
are hybrids.
one is mild.
Chiang, what
One
is
is milder.
Chiang? Why you always hide yourself? Chiang, you are
Yeah,
die.
what's the context of this choice?
Okay, no. I want to ask Chiang this first. What is the horsepower of the C43?
I'm not sure. 300 plus?
400,
I'm sure it's way more lah than the Volvo.
400,
480.
420, I believe.
Oh, really? That's all?
The Volvo is 460.
Yeah. Volvo's much more.
480 tapao eh.
160.
408 horsepower. 408.
Oh,
I cannot see. It's blocked by the QR code.
No, 408. 408.
Oh, 408.
So the Volvo got more power than the C43.
The Volvo is what? 467. Chiang.
Yeah,
60, yeah.
the ultimate one.
460.
That's around 460.
Gila, eh. Another 40 horse will be 500 horsepower.
But the Volvo cannot go above 180.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
that is a big problem for me.
No, it's
Yeah.
okay. What? Why
okay.
you need to go so fast for what?
When Honda Civic 1.5 turbo is flashing you from behind.
then pass lah.
I will
And then
yeah,
you cannot-
exactly. I don't want to fight a Honda Civic at 180.
No, let them pass. Don't bother. Why bother?
Okay. I voted for the Volvo.
Thank you.
Yottenbot.
Yottabor.
Yotabor.
Chiang, which one will you pick?
Volvo.
Yeah.
Bobby, like, I've trained him well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. What's next?
Oi,
Ooh.
Oh, that looks
X1
like-
ah. Hey, why the interior
no,
looks so
X1,
expensive
X1.
one? Oh, this is the what? The
XM.
MX.
XM.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez. Oh
XM.
no.
This is an ugly piece of.
What have you done, BMW? Oh, it's so ugly. Cadillac? Cadillac what? Cadillac what? CTS TVV, VVC TVE, Cadillac Escalade.
Escalade, yeah.
Oh, lande. Yeah.
Wow.
Anytime.
I find both equally,
Anytime.
both are offensive, man.
No. The BMW is truly offensive.
Wow, I've never voted so fast. Wait.
Me too. Escalate.
Bro, do you know the XM, right? BMW said it's the most powerful BMW of all time. And then you look at it 0 to 100 time, right? You're like, what the heck, way? That is slow. It's like, it's like the fastest, the most powerful.
You see, Bobby,
Porsche with the same horsepower, Porsche do below 3 seconds, you know. This one is above 4.5 seconds, you know.
I think I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to do something that capture attention. They're trying to revamp it. I don't know lah, do something crazy. I respect that, but it's a bit like I don't know lah.
they are trying to do what the Bengal era did for them 20 years ago.
Well, I think they did it wrongly, lah.
Yeah, the success of that approach remains open for debate, lah.
I don't like the Bengal era. No.
650 horsepower, 4.3 seconds. What the heck, way? It's 1.3 seconds slower than a Cayenne GT.
What does the 707 do, bro?
3 seconds.
Wow.
Then the Cayenne with the crazy tires, 2.9. But 4.3 from 650 horsepower, that is slow.
I feel like punching the XM.
Oh my god.
Will it be one of those things that future will be corrected?
No. No. He will never stand in the right side of history, that car.
Ammo.
I don't care.
It's ammo.
Okay, let's move on. I think the Cadillac is the obvious winner, right? Let's not take our eyes to more torture and let's move on.
Oh my god, that car is horrible looking.
Coffee, let's go.
Oh,
It's a 718.
Ooh.
GT4 RS. Ooh.
GT4 S.
Madness.
And what is comparing with?
Well, I really don't like the black hood.
Even 911, I'll pick the GT4
I don't
RS.
like how they just like cut holes and put this and that.
Yeah, we lubang here, lubang there, and then black bits here, black bits there, black hood.
Asian now. Okay, what's next? Then ada kanina Alpine again.
No, I think it's a 911.
What's next?
I think it's a 911.
No,
Oh,
it's a Lotus.
Alpine, no, it's the
Alpine.
It's the
It's Alpine.
Alpine A110R Kanasai.
Wow, the rims look beautiful.
This is a R A110R.
What's special with the engine?
It's a Nissan engine, Nissan block again.
No, they call it R. What's special with it?
Lightweight, suspension tuning. It's a track car lah. Basically, it's a track ready. It's like the it's like the most extreme version of an A110.
You see, these two cars their own profile is so beautiful, so elegant. Then all the stupid black bits lubang here, there, just ruin it. Chiang, do you have a closer picture of the wheels of the Alpine? It looks good, way. Is that a carbon wheel?
Yes, you can spec it carbon wheel.
Wow.
I don't think the A110R has a good look. No.
Hey, it's a beautiful car.
So the R.
Oh, the R is not
Yeah,
pretty. Just like the GT4 RS is not pretty. It's not pretty at all. It's just all the Black hood is so 90s JDM. Oh, the wheels look really good. This Alpine. So which one?
I go for the
RS,
Alpine
GT4
because it's something rarer than a Cayman.
GT4 RS.
GT4 RS lah.
No, the A110R with the wing and the scoop and everything just ruins the beauty of that car.
No, I just don't like the Almera engine in it.
For me, the A110R, A110R for me is borderline. What's the word for it? What's the word? Vulgar for me. It's such a beautiful car without the base spec, the Legion GT, even the S has such a beautiful line, and now they go and do this. It's like butcher the car.
I just don't like the engine 1.8 turbo. I just don't like the 1.8
You're gonna
turbo.
butcher both cars exterior, then the 1.8 turbo. Go for Cayman GT4 RS
4 liter NA.
And then the intake behind your ears. In your ears, way. Yeah. If it's like a GTS and then the Alpine, or maybe a Cayman S and the Alpine, of course I lean the Alpine anytime lah. Yeah, because the original form factor is so beautiful. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, both cars are beautiful. Both are beautiful cars originally. Then all the evolution rally art bits on top.
But you're buying more engineering in the Porsche Cayman GT4 RS and a different price point.
That's true.
Yeah, and different price point too. Okay. Well, one company races F1, the other one doesn't race F1.
Ouch.
Actually, it's funny, It's like you see Renault, right? Then they were involved in F1. Then you look at Lamborghini, right? They only race amongst themselves.
So
It's like, I won in the Huracan.
No lah,
Second place,
they race
Huracan.
GT3. No, Lamborghini competes in GT3, bro. Yeah. I think over the pandemic, I think 2019-20, the Huracans were winning, man. They were trashing people. Yeah.
Speaking about F1, right? The funny thing is now the top car manufacturer in F1 is Aston Martin. And then all of them are below the energy drink.
Which is a Honda.
It's an energy drink. I don't care. It's an energy drink. It's an energy drink.
Hey, imagine Red Bull come out with a car,
Yeah, exactly. They should launch a car. But they designed the Red Bull. Adrian Newey designed the Aston Martin Valkyrie.
They should come up with a Red Bull energy,
So the day I saw after the Miami GP, right, I look at the constructor standing. I say, okay, put aside the energy drink. Right? I say, the number one car maker is Aston Martin. Then second is Mercedes, then Ferrari, then all the car makers down there, Alfa Romeo la, Alpine la, McLaren are really down there. It's like, what's going on?
No.
Yeah. So, Aston
Martin.
Well, it's not funny because Aston Martin also use Mercedes engine. All their cars use Mercedes engine now. Yeah. And Mercedes bought a stake, I think, in Aston.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Geely owns a stake in Mercedes.
Geely is is one of the largest shareholder in Mercedes. Anyway.
Okay. Finish already, right? Or one more?
One more. Last one.
Okay, what's next?
Hey, we haven't asked Chiang.
Oh.
Jiang, which one would you go for?
Sure.
The GT4 RS or the Alpine?
GT4S.
Oh, yeah. Okay, some cars we don't know now.
American of 427 small block.
Some carburetor. No, this is a British. Oh no, Shelby.
No, it's American.
我不知道啦。
Cobra.
It's
Yeah.
American
Shelby
engine.
Cobra.
427.
Yeah. These cars are terrifying to drive, bro. 600 horsepower or something like that.
This was originally designed by who?
Shelby.
No. This body.
AC.
Oh. What's his name? Shelby. What's the guy's name? Sheldon. I can't remember it. Anyways. Okay, what's next?
AC Cobra.
Oh.
British company AC Cars. It was a British company, yeah.
Oh, Shelby is the guy who tuned it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the original designer.
Dude, those cars, right? You literally like driving a race car. Fuck. Man. Okay, go next. What's next car? Faster. What is this? Mercedes.
Oh.
The pig, the red pig.
Oh. Okay.
Huh? The
big-
Shelby Cobra versus the AC, the Mercedes Pig.
Big,
Oh, I'll go with the Cobra.
Cobra.
I will pick the Mercedes.
The Cobra, you must have balls to drive it fast.
Yeah, I'll go with the Cobra.
I'll drive it slow and I have fun. Comfortable, drop top, fast.
I'll go with the Mercedes because how stupid it was as a concept back then.
Cons today's edition was like this. I'll buy this. Why? This is how stupid it was.
Hey, you look at it, right? Mercedes decided, it's like AMG decided, okay, screw it, I'm going to race an S class.
I guess for the form factor, what they needed lah. But it's amazingly not that heavy, you know. Was it the chassis?
Well, not heavy by today's standards, but hey, it's an S class way.
Yeah, I'll race a class. That's a troll, man.
Last weekend I drove a W115, and Bobby, you know 115 Bobby, yeah. So we again the Mercedes will think, okay, let me a fourth pedal for the handbrake, isn't it? For the handbrake, correct?
Yeah.
I pressed the fourth handbrake, which is the top left. Guess what happened?
What happened?
Wiper. The wiper, to on the wiper is actually on the fourth pedal there. Handbrake is on the hand. So there you go. Yeah, it's the leg is where you on the wiper.
I
Wow.
just felt this era's Mercedes, right, is actually very ugly in my opinion.
So
They-
coming back,
They look like crap, way.
yeah.
No lines, nothing, just squares. They look like Russian copycat versions of Mercedes. Some East Germany shit. See, it's so ugly. Oh my god. Horrible looking way.
Yeah. It's funny. But you do get stares like people you drive around, people say, wow, nice, you know. So,
This is one car that I don't mind people stance it.
What?
It looks good when you stance it.
Yep.
Anyway.
Anyway.
All right. What's the result? Of course, the
course,
Shelby is.
Shelby.
Oh, look at
Shelby.
that. A stance Mercedes W115.
Oh, 78%.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Terrell Shelby. Oh, the Shelby Cobra looks good.
It does.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. And remember, if you want to buy some random BMWs or Porsches and all that, go to Thana. Right. You want to do PPF, go to Thomas. Wash your car, take care of your car. Oh, the M2 is, Thomas, you shouldn't lower your price. Put it back to 372, bro.
Nobody want to buy. I continue driving. Alfa Romeo Quadrifoglio.
Yeah. Or you pay off the car, you go and swap with other people.
Come, I swap with you my BM.
All right.
Anyway, BM lah. Thomas.
Yeah. So
One to one. Pick anyone, Thomas. I don't mind. I'll actually pick.
So do remember, when you buy a used car, you want to get an extended warranty, come to us, all right? And if you run any company that you need us to help promote your products or services and all that, you can always contact us. You can PM us at Horizon, or you can go with inquiry@horizon.com, okay? We'll be happy to serve you.
If you let them know that you know Jolo, then they'll give you a better price.
Yes.
Yeah, you can email us, all right? Okay, and yeah, we are an advertising company, Horizon.com, okay?
Yeah, guys.
All right,
Horizon.
yeah, and I'm from advertising background. Anyway, good night.
Good
Thank
night.
you so much for joining us, and stay safe when we drive. Now, good thing no longer let us go up, so we all are changing to family cars. And, you know, Adrian Mark that day, it's like, yeah, I'm going casino. The guy looked at him in shorts in his Porsche with racing stripes. And the guy was like, where's your Genting card? He said, my Genting card is up there with my friend. I'm really going casino. I'm not here to drive.
Seriously, that bad.
Yeah. They just don't allow. They straight up don't allow.
Bro. Me and Ivan, we just straight away turned into.
Yeah.
We don't care.
And this morning, I heard there was another crash, motorbike, a bunch of big bikes. So, guys, good thing it's not a racetrack. We go there to enjoy the curves, but it's not a racetrack. Please don't race. You know, don't dive your Mark X into trees. Don't do stupid overtake with your Civic and then end up. Really, you see, that's what we say. You know, these are troublemakers, right? You ruin it
I've
for
seen
everybody.
The videos, it's like crazy how they drive. They are driving to the limit, you know. And they're so happy when they lose control, come back like, wow, they're so happy. I'm like, shit,
No.
you are happy. Why are you happy posting this online? I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, we
crazy.
go there to enjoy the curves. I mean, we all drive fast, right? We admit it. We all drive fast. We all love a little bit of driving, but don't drive until you crash, lah. It's stupid, lah.
Don't
even go near your limits on the public road.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's just silly. All right. I think one day they put up with all speed bumps. That's it, lah. That's it, lah. Okay.
It's bound to happen, Bobby. It actually will be bound to happen.
Damn sad, man. Sad. It's a nice driving road, right?
You can't help it. There are a lot of people who are going to do this, and one day it's going to happen like that. So enjoy while it's still there.
Yeah, lor.
While we can enjoy it responsibly.
Exactly. All right. Good night. See
night,
you
guys.
all next week. Good night, Thomas. Good night, Thana. Good night, Con.
Good night, Bobby. Good night, Nana.